Alright everyone, Shikay Hawken here, reporting for the relaxation time. That doesn't sound really convincing, fuck's sake. So, anyway, today I just want to be relaxed and chilling by, well, disassembling and reassembling the most unrelaxing thing whenever people saw one. Yeah. But I don't know. Just the act of assembling and disassembling things kinda make me relax. So today we are back to World of Guns, gun disassembly, where we're going to fiddle around with this LED delivery device, and well, hopefully it didn't blow up in my face. Also, I just realized there is Windows updates preparing to fuck me up there. Oh my god, why? Anyway, right, I forgot I didn't put it on my quick start because I rarely play this game actually. There it is. So I don't really have much plan. I just want to chill out, just pick whatever I want. Probably something very stupid to be honest. Like maybe a flag cannon. I don't know if I want to do that actually, because you know the amount of art is kind of hellish on that one. So, oh hello, look at this guys. Did they add a new gun here? This is the Stare automatic pistol. Look at this. Stare automatic pistol mod GB 9mm parabellum bullet made by Luger. Okay, so this is Steyr GB from 1968, made by manufactured by Steyr Mannlicher. Belgian or Austrian? I kind of forgot which one. I mean, I know FN Herstal is a Belgian manufacturer. I think Steyr is Austrian, right? Or is it Australian? Why am I kind of forgetting about this? I'm getting rusty on this. So anyway, so of course they do have a few updates while I'm not doing anything on this game, and apparently one of them is goes to production, the Boberg XR9. What else new here? Oh yeah, the Steyr GB is actually new. The Steyr GB is a double action 9x19mm parabellum caliber. Well, basically you just call it 9mm. Large firearm semi-automatic pistol employed blah 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 blah. Details. Let me see. Welcome back. Yeah. I still haven't buy the pack. I want to, but money? Sorry about that. I can forget to buy it. Oh, this music is really loud. Where's the setting? This game doesn't really have a really intuitive setting, to be honest. And that should be good enough. So this one costs 67,500 EXP and additional 3 credits, which whether it's EXP or credits, I don't have any. I only have 40,255 EXP. So yeah, wouldn't be able to do this. So oh my god, it's not loading everything right now. Apparently my connection is kind of slow. Company. Also, this is a company hub. Okay. So what are we going to do tonight? Do you want to do the daily puzzle? A Spec Ops? I still need to invite 5 friends to play this game if I want to get free 20,000 EXP and 20 credits. I don't have friends that actually interested in this kind of stuff. I mean, I do have a few, but they already play. And they're not even in my Steam friend list. Fuck's sake. Anyway, so for tonight, let's see what else that I haven't done. Obviously, I haven't done flag cannon. The 88 centimeter flag cannon. Do I want to do this? 7 parts. I'm kinda scared because I mean, field strip wise, yeah, sure I can do that. The problem is when we go to an actual disassembly, that means we're going to go on a manufacturing level where you disassemble every single thing on this thing. I'm kinda scared if I want to do this at night. I kinda want to, but I kinda don't want to. I'll put that aside for now. Do we have any other gun that I haven't done? Oh, we do have some guns that I haven't done, like this Mannlicher M1905 by Steyr Mannlicher AG. What else that I haven't done here? Really have to look around a little bit. Like, there is so much going on. Scar, Sig, do I have anything more interesting than that Mannlicher? Please, let me have something that is. Oh my god. Do I have something that I can unlock? Like maybe Rouge of LCR? I mean, I can unlock this, but I don't want this gun. I mean, it's stubby, but I don't like the model. I don't like the model of the gun. How about the RPK? Oh, this require credits, really? Oh well. Liberator? Well, I can unlock the Liberator actually. Only 6,000 EXP. What else can I unlock here? I'm looking around just to find something kinda nice to play. Oh, there is Luger POA. Oh, I can unlock this. Ooh, the Luger. Deutsche Waffen und Munitionsfabriken. Oh, I wish Isa is here. I wish Isa is here right now. I love the POA, by the way, it looks really cool. Oh, does that thing leads to the Mark 23? Wait, we already do what Mark 23, right? Oh, we do have a HK MP5K here. Ah, this kind of work actually. Oh, do we have any machine gun right now that I can unlock? Charge rifle, what is this thing? MPL, that requires credits. There's so many things that require credits. Lewis gun. Oh, I kinda want to do this. Should I do this? Should I? This thing doesn't works right in my opinion usually, but it looks cool. I don't know. Let's look around. Mauser 1914. Obviously made by Mauser. 20,000 EXP only for 30 for an easy level. Are you joking? F1. Ooh, I can do this actually. Is that the FAMAS? Yes, it is. This is the F1 variant, Remington R51. That requires credits, unfortunately. Well, I really need to buy the pack. I haven't bought it. Smith & Wesson Schofield. My performance is kind of boring at this point. I mean, I've done it quite a bit. Uzi, Liberator. That is that one thing, the MP44? No, MP44 is what is it called? Why I forgot the name now. Scar? Can I? No. You know what? Let's start with the MP5. Actually, let's start with the boring one first. The Mannlicher. Well, it looks boring, but it's not. Like, look at this thing. It still has the hammer really exposed out there. Looks pretty nice too, actually. It looks quirky. Let's just say that. I mean, then again, this is 1905. Guns doesn't look the same because people still trying to experiment on how it should look. Like these days, most guns look the same. Like even HK make M4. I mean, I know it's not an M4, but it looks like an M4 to the point that some people call it HK M4. It's even become a joke at this point when it comes to some games. That's the girls just literally got angry when she got called HKM4. If you know what I'm talking about, good. But I'm talking about HK416 and 417. Those two looks really similar to M4, except that the magazine cannot fit the M4, and vice versa because HK. They just don't want to share a spot sometimes. I mean, they share ammunition because reasons, obviously, but 5.56, but the magazine itself doesn't really, you know, doesn't really share altogether. Oh my god, this thing is a top-loading gun from the beach. Oh my god, that's really painful. That's why we have an actual magazine these days. The modern magazine that we know doesn't exist back then. And that is the reason why 1911 is really popular with the gun industry. Okay, spring is going from below? What? What the fuck is this? I mean, most modern gun won't do that because there is an actual slide. This one, the actual slide is only this part. This part, I think it's one piece with the gun. Let's see. Yeah, it is actually one piece with the frame. Ah, good lord. This entire top and the barrel is one piece with the frame. Oh my god. Good lord. What is this thing? And this is the recall assembly, I believe. So, yeah. Let's put back the slide on. Oh, this is so unintuitive. Yeah, this is the slide for assembly. Yeah, it just stuck in there. Oh my god. Well, there is a pack right there to hold this entire assembly. Look at this. See? Oh, that's gonna be fun to pull out in real life because you push it, you pull it back a little bit, pull it down, and then you slip, and then it flew away like an actual bullet itself. It's so annoying. Alright, let's put on the cover. This little big thing right here is literally just the cover to cover that mechanism. Oh my god. Engineering at its finest back in 1905, am I right? I mean, these days, that's so weird, but back then, this is pretty normal, I guess. Until the innovation came by. So, like, that's the owner manual, basically, where you can just open it up, clean it up, and then put it back on without having to replace anything at all, or even if you have to replace something. Those small bits that's really important usually is the one that's really easy to do, is the one that you usually replace. But how about the disassembly, where the gunsmith is the one that has to do all the work? Well, here it is. Of course, we start with the magazine, which is a top loading, which we'll see later on the operation. So let's pull out the cover. The easiest way thing to do, in my opinion, is to just start with the field strip, because usually that's the easiest way to know that the parts that you're picking up is coming out. And that's all the entire field strip. Now we have to continue to disassemble everything else. Let's start with the barrel. Why not? So this is the barrel. It's just threaded. Yes, that's right. The barrel is threaded instead of really floating. It's not really floating with the, but you get what I mean. I'm not really understand how the gun inner things, but you get my point. As a regular people that doesn't really know much about guns, even though I like guns a lot. What is this part called, by the way? Oh, that's the latch. Oh, okay, so that's what's holding the slide. This thing right here. So what else can I put? Let's pull out the grip assembly here. It's literally a stamped metal. The wood just to make sure you grip it much nicer. Okay. This thing needs to come out. Magazine cover assembly. It's using screw, as you can see there. Held by screw, and you pull that out. And that's multiple part. I have to keep that in mind. Because some of these small parts I tend to forget. I have a tendency to forget the small things on this, because in my opinion, by the experience, at least from the experience of me disassembling PSP, looking at the manual and actually doing it, it's much easier to actually doing it, because you can keep track on the part that you actually touch. Because I don't touch anything, because I just click and click on this game, right? I tend to forget what I do on certain part. Which is really annoying, because in real life, I can just lay it down on the table on which part that goes where, closer to each other. So I don't lost track of it. But in this game, because they already place it on a certain way, I tend to forget which part goes where. That just goes out. Basically, that just sprung out. Sure. Alright, which part this is? The barrel holder assembly, okay. So that's the holder. Nothing else there? Okay. Oh, the game part is gonna be quite annoying. Okay, so the main spring. Also, this is the spring. Interesting. That is interesting. But that's the spring, and now we have a lot of parts. Oh my god. I am going to have a lot of trouble when I'm having to reassembling this thing. So that's the case catch. Let's pull that out. Okay, that's a multi-part. Got to keep that in mind. Like this big part later when I try to reassemble. I accidentally double click that. Hang on, what is this? That's the hammer, yes, I forgot about that. Wait, this is the pin? Well, it is the pin, yeah, because it's hold the hammer. Slide catch. What else here that I have to pull out? Okay, another spring. Oh, this one is a trigger spring. Oh, that's the trigger. And now I think we can pull out the trigger, the actual trigger. The trigger just hanging on the side. That's so easy to pull out. Holy shit. Is that the last one? No. Okay, what did I miss? Why do I have to miss something? Not even on the game already, and I'm already missing something. Okay, what did I miss? These things oh my god. This thing that's a two-part, the trigger and the trigger bar. There we go. And I haven't even gone into the actual game. That's technician. Okay, so let's go to the assembly. I'm not going to touch the operation mode yet because I want to be I want that as my reward. So basically, I just have to reverse all of this thing. Let's go with the part that I can see immediately. What is this called again? Sear, the trigger assembly. Spring goes there. What else? Let's go this way. Put you inside, like that. That is the case catch. This one, yes, I was correct. That's the slide catch. Okay, we cannot do the spring yet because we have to put the hammer first. But it is simple. I'll put it this way. Now that's on there. Ooh, Looks nice, isn't it? I think that's done for the main trigger mostly, I think. Okay, I still cannot put that in because this part right here goes there. Yeah, let's do it the magazine here a little bit. So we can put on the trigger. Guard, not trigger guard. Trigger guard is that thing. The grip, sorry. Like, I know what I'm talking about, but I don't know what I'm talking about. You get what I mean, right? Alright, let's go with the safety lever. Go, okay, push the firing pin in there. Put this on, please. Now this can go up. Apparently not. Alright, yes. The barrel. Barrel first. Put the barrel in. Click the wrong one. Put that in there. This goes in there. Reassembling it is usually much easier if you know how to reverse it, you know? Put that on. Assemble the magazine, and we are done. This is a top loading gun. Because that below there is not supposed to be open under normal circumstances. Because look, you push it from above. You wouldn't push it from below. That's too much of a hassle. Alright, let's try the game. Oh, let's see what part that I'm missing. Alright, let's start with the magazine first. Pull it out. Already disassembled. Pull this cover out. And then, oh my god, I make a mistake. This first, yes, I forgot. Not even 1 minute and I already make a mistake. Oh, wrong button. Restart, restart. I want to restart this one. Like, I make such a huge mistake early, I don't accept that. Like, pull away the cover. Pull away the mainspring. Well, slide part assembly. Pull away the slide. That's the field strip done. Now what I want to do is to pull away the barrel. Put out the slide latch. Let's go this one first because I remember this part. The grip goes out. Spring goes out. Not sure if the hammer can go out now, but this can go out, so let's pull that out. This can go out, the slide catch. The hammer is not connected to anything, so I can just pull it out actually. Yeah. So the next part, I think it's this spring. Yeah, I was correct. I wasn't correct. Me and my big mouth. This first and then this. You fucking idiot, Shikay. God damn it. That's done. This goes out. What else do I want to do here? That's a spring. I think it's this. Okay, I need to do something about the slide here. This one? Yep. The safety lever goes out. Okay, not that yet actually. This part right here. The extractor assembly. And then this. Right! Make one mistake. Well, two. But this thing is pretty quick to do. So let's put this back on right now. I mean, while we're here, might as well, right? Like, this thing isn't so bad to reassemble. The part is really exposed, really easy to see. All you have to do is just reverse the progress and you should be done. Okay. There. Go there. Go there. You go there. Let's go with the other side here. Go in. The slide catch goes in there. Now we can put on the hammer. Pretty simple stuff. Now we can put on the spring here. And put on the latch for the slide. Put the barrel. What did I miss? Oh, I think I should put on the grip first, just to keep it safe, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm an idiot. Slide first. Slide. Like, I keep forgetting. This thing is not like a modern gun. And lastly the magazine, and we're done. This thing is pretty quick to play around with. Yeah, 2 minutes 21 second and 57 millisecond with the assembly time of 1 minute 47:19. Total time is just 4 minutes and 8.77 seconds. Pretty quick, I must say. Right. And that gives me 1800 EXP. Daily plays, I'm on 3rd. Oh my god, I'm so good. Then again, that's just a daily one. Let's go with the operation. Let's play around a little bit, shall we? So this is the gun, as you can see. The safety is like here, I think. No? Safety is just the hammer, right? No? Wait, where's the safety lever then? Oh yeah, that's the safety. So now you cannot do anything about it. The safety is up there. It's right beside your river psych. Or river post. I think it's called river psych and the front post on pistol, to be honest. So, firing. Pretty standard. Everything on the slide assembly will move. So this has 10 shots. Quite large ammo for its time, really. For a pistol especially. Now let's see how this reload. Yeah, see? Using a clip right there, you push it in. Now we have to release the slide catch, which is this way. No? It's this one. Okay. The slide catch is the hammer itself. And you can unload it as per usual just by pulling it back. Or rocking it, basically. And honestly, that's about it. And you cannot reload in the middle because you don't know how much it has. So, well, we're here. Might as well see how it works from the inside. Let's go with the X-ray. So as you can see from this side and that side, I'm going to slow it down to 10 times. As you can see, the spring works like that. It pulls that whenever the slide goes back. Like, this is the part where you push it, it's gonna press on this spring, which push it up, as you can see. Or the other way around. The other way around, actually, it pushed from this side. Spring will push it down because it slides in there. Let me just slow it down a little bit more. As you can see, it pushed this, spring compressed, guns fire, slide rocks back, and it goes to here, while you're pressing it, it won't go back down. So you have to release it, and when you release it, this goes back down, and the spring release some tension to push it down. And this is the firing pin. Not sure about the slide latch though. So I think when the ammo is out, something is going to happen. That's one firearm. Hang on. Okay, so when it's out of ammo, I think this will stop the slide from moving forward, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, it actually stopped it from moving because there is no more ammo. Not sure what make it does that, to be honest. Let's reload. Yep, it's using clip. So it pushed down, as you can see. Oh, that's so satisfying. And then you release it with this, with the hammer, sorry. And you move this hammer to unlock the latch. It's weird, yes, but it works. So let's see from the cutaway here. As you can see, that's how it looks from the side. Unfortunately, it's only showing this side, because it won't show this side. I wish there is a second option to do that, because it only shows one side and not the other side if you want to, but you know what, it's just show some stuff. Oops, misfire, that's why you put safety. That's why you put safety, you don't want to misfire like that. Alright, Mannlicher Ammo 1905's done. I want to take a screenshot of this thing with the cutaway part, just to make it looks nice later for future thumbnail. Goes to the other side. Like this, I guess. This one doesn't need to be cut away, so let's go with that. There we go. Job well done. Right, so now I'm on 45,000 EXP. Nice, nice. Let's go somewhere else. Oh, come on. Can I unlock the PTR? Ah, no. 5 credits. God damn it. The one that I want to unlock is not unlockable because of the credits. I don't have any credits. How about you? Let's require 1 credits. God damn it. How about label? No, it doesn't work either. Snare Piper, I don't have it as well. Oh, there's Saiga. Ah, 2 credits. The problem of a free-to-play player. You don't have the credits, but even though you have the EXP for it. Oh my god. Let's do this. Ooh. Look at this Milkor. Milkor MGL1. It's a rotary grenade launcher. Ridiculous, but it works. Should I unlock this? Let's look around first. The 6P SP 2022. It's not made on 2022 though. It's made on 2002. Oh my god. Tech 9, we can do that. Beretta. I want something unique for the Nike. And the option is too, either a Lewis gun or that milk core. Because those are the one that I can unlock. I mean, I can unlock both, but Chow Chat, come on, I don't have this. I need to buy the pack, but I haven't bought it anyway because I'm an idiot. Oh, G36. This thing is really famous in video games, really, for being good. So, what to pick? What to pick? Anyone want to vote? Perhaps. I mean, there is a lot of gun that I want to unlock, but some of them are locked behind paywall, basically. Like this Roger. The Smith & Wesson Sigma. Created on 1993 by Smith & Wesson Holding Corp. No, I don't want another pistol though. Ooh, Italian gun. I cannot use it. God damn it. PM12? That's under the paywall as well. Why is everything is behind the paywall? You know what? I wonder if I can get this. Let's unlock the Liberator. Why not? Ooh, BPSA. Oh yes, we can! Oh, I love this gun. Yes, please. Yes, please. I want that. But we start with Liberator first, because... why not? We save the best for later, okay? It's gonna be fun with the PPS H41. Let me check what's going on stuff here. Nothing going on really on my social media. That's fine. I mean, then again, I'm just relaxing here. That doesn't really matter if people actually come or not, really. I mean, I wish people come, but you know, I'm just trying to relax for the night. People can chat if they want, but no one is here. That's it! I wasn't even paying attention on what goes where. Alright, the control rod spring. Okay, just literally squished there and then it's held by this thing. Okay. Why didn't... huh? Why didn't they just put the spring on that cover first? I cannot click it. Well, whatever. I am a little confused on that one. This thing is ridiculously compact. It only fires one shot, I believe. I'm not sure what the caliber of this thing, but judging from the number, I think it's a caliber 55. Let me check. Caliber. Yeah, it is 45 ACV. I pressed the wrong button. See, I told you this is unintuitive. Let's go with the disassembly. Barrel is short. Yes, it's very compact and really concealable. That's how you extract the bullet. With a rod. They can't even actually pull it because it's so small. What the hell? I know. Being compact has some sacrifice on its own, so I understand why, but come on. Pull out the control rod. Holy shit, this thing is so simple. This should be a 3000 DXP instead, to be honest. I mean, I still can get it wrong, but this thing is really simple. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to pull out the control rod spring manually. Because why not? Pull the cover slide up. I can pull it, well, unthread it. Okay, a bit more. Now the entire tube strap. It's not even a barrel, it's a tube strap. What else should I put out again? Okay, this thing. The spacer. The spacer. I have to put that out individually. And then pull out the yoke rivet. And we're done. Oh my god, this thing. This thing is really simple. Let's see what else I can do with this thing. This thing is so small. I wonder if it's actually still being made. Kind of fun gun for recreational purpose, to be honest. Just for the lol, to be honest, at this point. I missed the click there. Put that in there. Okay, I need to put this on first and then thread it. As you can see there. And then put it back down there. This goes in. The spring goes in. Oh yeah, I forgot about this part right here, the lock spring and rivet. That's important. This goes in. Yeah, not much part at all on this thing. I'm still going to make a mistake when actually doing it blind, but this thing is really simple. Hell, if you want, you can create it on your own in your home, if you have the machinery at least. But this is ridiculous. Let's go on to the game. Let's see how fast I can do this. Alright, that's done. Let's do it. That goes out. Cover goes out. This goes out. Spring can go out now. You can also go out. Be free. Assembly part, be free. This one, yep. I almost clicked the wrong part, by the way. This part right here goes out. This part. Oh yeah, I forgot this part right here. The individual spacer, which usually the one that's causing me much trouble when I'm doing this game. These small bits I always forgot. That's under a minute. I mean, I know it's a game, but technically you can do it under a minute. That's something. Alright, let's start the assembly. So let's start with this part right here, the yoke rivet. Space of 1. Space of 2. This goes back in. Barrel goes in there. You go in there as well, to make things a bit easier later. Go back down. Now you can go back in there. This spring can go in there. Goes in there. This control rod goes in. Cover goes up. And just put it this back. And 45 seconds. This thing is that simple. Holy shit. How simple this can be. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm on rank 17. It's okay. Right. Oh, there is the AK. Can I? Oh, I can. But we got with the... What is this thing? What the hell is this thing? 1893. The... Made by the Deutsche Waffen- und Munitionsfabriken. Oh my god. I really want to learn German, but... I think I'll just go with Japanese first and then other language. Let's go with the BPS H41. Manufactured from 1941 on Molot plant. So common nickname is Pepe Shah, PP Shah, from its 3-letter prefix, and Papa Shah, meaning daddy. One shot, one hope. It's not, the Liberator is not reliable, historically speaking. I already saw some documentary. It's not that good. Hello Fitri, welcome. That thing is not that great. Like, yes, it's very compact, but you got to go within 3 meters to kill anyone with that thing, really. Not even kill, injure them! It's ridiculous, the barrel is too short. It's not even a barrel, it's... what? I forgot what it's called over there, but it's something like that. Oh, that magazine. I love that. The magazine always looks good, but it consumes so much space. Alright. That's the top up. Let's put out the bolt, and there it is! This thing is user friendly. Only 5 things to pull out and you're done. Now we have to assemble it. It's pretty simple. Just put... I immediately make a mistake. Just put the bolt in. Apparently I clicked the wrong parts. Sure. I mean, C93, yeah, sure. The BSH is very nice though. Let's put this back on. This thing is so simple to field strip, what the hell? This thing is so simple. I mean, I know gun these days is very complex, but holy shit. Okay, let's disassemble it completely then. Let's try at least. Alright, gun's empty. Pull out the drum mag. We have a complete disassembly of the mag. Look at this. This is the magazine cover. You unwind this a little bit. This is the latch. You unscrew on the other side, and then that goes there. As you can see, this looks like a spring. You have to unwind this. You have to wind this before you put the ammunition. It's ridiculous. See, there's so many stuff here. This is the guide shaft. This is what guides the bullets, goes into the chamber. And there's this magazine spring box cover. And there is it. The spring is like a wristwatch spring, by the way. I saw the disassembly of the wristwatch, and this is kind of similar to that, except much bigger in this case. And that's done. And that's just the magazine. Look at how much part on this thing. Like, field strip is really simple. And then, if you want to disassemble it completely, look at this. And this is just the mag. This is the magazine, and it's already this much part out. Well, yes, they're pretty cheap. The gun itself is pretty cheap. Magazine, especially if you buy it these days, if you have the gun license for reasons, obviously. This thing costs a lot. It's ridiculous. Not to mention the ammunition that you will load it in is gonna be really expensive as well. I'm pretty sure they're still selling it at some point. I mean, I know it's old, but they make so much of this, just like they make so much AK. Russia. I don't get it sometimes. Like, they mass produce stuff, and then they have somehow they have more guns than people to use it on. And then they have to find somewhere else to sell it. Though I like Russian guns, to be honest. Actually, I like most of the guns from the famous country like Russia, Finland, German, obviously, Austria. Well, Indonesia do have their own weapons, the SS series, but they're not as famous as the gun out there. I do love it though. It's kind of quirky. I mean, SS1 is basically just an FNC, yes. But SS2 is where it starts to become its own gun. I'm not sure how many SS rifle on Indonesia these days. Well, the variant. I really want to know if they make anything new. Because, you know, things need to be much more nicer. Okay, that's not the one that I need to disassemble. I have to click that. Why do I have to click something really specific in this game? Like, in real life, that's basically a two-piece that I will just figure out, okay, this is the bolt, I pull that out. I'm holding the stock anyway to begin with. Oh my god. This game sometimes kinda make me annoyed. Oh, hi Kyuki! Welcome! It's been a while. This reminds me of a visit some gun tutorial. They made us disassemble and assemble a gun. I felt that. But don't worry, it's kinda difficult sometimes, especially with more modern guns. I'm pretty sure you, in your country, you do it with a more modern gun instead of older guns. But then again, this amount of parts I keep is just the magazine. How many magazine on this thing? How many parts on like one? No, this is actually two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and that's only for the magazine. I love this gun. This gun is a classic. I mean, it's understandable if you fail at that, really. Simply because, you know, you don't exactly use that often. I mean, you're just a civilian after all. Just being taught to do something like this sometimes. But, you know, you're not always holding onto one of these unless you somehow own one in your house. So, it's kind of difficult things to do, really. Oh, look, a hidden chamber for your cleaning stuff. I know there is only one open, and AK-5C. Okay, I haven't checked on that. It's yeah, I don't know much about my own country's gun, to be honest, really. Like, they're not talking it that much unless you join the military. But I'm not fit for that, unfortunately. And not to mention, me being unstable sometimes is not really safe to be in the military, really. Right. Oh my god, this is... I already lost track which part goes where at this point. What is this thing? The sear. Oh. Okay, so this is basically holding the bolt, I guess. But yeah, it's really interesting, your country, really, Yuki. I do want to visit Russia at some point. If I have the money, obviously. Just visits, you know. Look around. Is there any good place to visit there, by the way? Like a beautiful place where you can see stuff. I do enjoy nature, actually. They made me do a handgun. The instructor made it look so easy, but yeah. There is also a rifle, probably an old model, but I already gave up on the handgun. I mean, instructor and some random civilian is two different person, generally speaking. So, instructor obviously gonna make it easy because they already know the nooks and crannies of their thing. They have to know it. If they don't know, they're gonna get fired. Any kind of instructor that doesn't know what they're doing should be fired. Seriously. I'm pretty sure that would happen if your instructor don't know what they're doing. And then again, any kind of instructor do that. Like, oh yeah, just do this, and that. And yeah, it's simple right now. Do it yourself. Oh my god, it's so painful. Instructor, making it look easy until they hand it to you. Always. But then again, newbie and veteran in video games in general, really. If we imagine it as some video games, it's between newbie and an actual veteran. Oh, it's so simple. Just do this, that, and that. You should be fine. And then you try it and you cannot do it correctly. And yes, going to Russia gonna be nice. The human is said to be good. I was supposed to study there. There's also Moscow. But they say it is expensive there. I mean, Moscow is the capital city, right? Of course it's gonna be very expensive. That's gonna apply on any capital city, to be honest. Like, even me goes to Jakarta, the capital city of Indonesia, before they change it in the next 2 years, I think. Things there is really expensive. Like, holy shit, they make it look so cheap. The people that live there, at least the one in the that is capable to buy things and stuff, they make it look so cheap on the main city. But then you go to just a little bit to the rural area and things kind of get cheaper because people doesn't really like expensive stuff after all. But yeah, Jakarta is really expensive as well sometimes. I mean, for foreigner, it's mostly cheaper because, well, economy wise, Indonesia is kind of weak. So yeah. Since you feel like instructors to make fun of their students, like they make it look so easy just to destroy some people's ego. To be honest, like, how do I say this? Instructor make it so look so easy. So these people that they know, it's to filter out people that actually want to know and people that actually want to get it done. Just to want to get it done. In my opinion, that's that. And of course, the one that doesn't, just kind of, I don't really care about this. It kind of filters that, so they can switch strategy of how to teach them. At least that's how I think about it when it comes to instructor. Because if the instructor just make it look so hard, people will be discouraged immediately, and no one's want to do it, right? So things with instructors. Like, yeah. Like, I remember when I tried to learn to drive a car. Of course, I'm driving a manual when I learned, because once you learn the manual, you should be fine with the automatic. They make it look so easy with the third pedal, which is the clutch. The leftmost side of the pedal. So make it look so easy, and then I tried it, right? And then I keep stalling the car because I don't put enough throttle. Oh, good times. True, even here, we moved to a cheaper town because rent price was going higher on my childhood town. Ah, okay, that's kinda sad. Guess that makes sense. If it just makes it looks hard, it would discourage people. Yeah, I know, right? Chat a bit delayed, I'm sorry, but you just get to used to it, okay? I want to ask, in Indonesia, if you can have an airsoft, do you have to take a license for airsoft? Because in Malaysia, you need a license for an airsoft. Yes, you do. And annoyingly, you have to register your airsoft like an actual gun. It's stupid. If you want to play airsoft, don't go to Indonesia. Just go away. It sucks here. Honestly, I want to move just to play airsoft. If there is a few reasons that I'm moving out from Indonesia, one of them is because I want to play airsoft without the hassle of Indonesian law. It's so stupid, the law here, really. I hate it. They treat it like an actual gun. Those two are two different things. Like, ugh, come on. And yes, the clutch can be troublesome, but after moving to automatic, it felt much easier. Yes, I know. But I love the manual because shifters. I love playing around with the shifters. It's so cool. Actually, corpse registration. That's kind of weird. I know. It's just a toy. Fuck's sake. I like. How do I say this? Oh, I'm so worked up because of this thing. Like, I used to want to play airsoft back then before all this stupid law, right? Like, oh my god, they look so fun. I want to try it. By the way, the Indonesian airsoft scene is quite dead because only the elites that play there, because the one that actually have money play. It's stupid. I hate them. Like, they have to register the gun as well. Like, the actual community hate them. The actual community hate them a lot. Like especially the OG community of the airsoft here is hating the government because they treat it like an actual weapon. It's ridiculous. Like any other country, like even Japan, I don't think you have to register the gun. You just have to get the license and you should be fine. Oh my god. Airsoft, I really want it, but countries ruin it completely for me. Can you imagine that? The one that ruins the things you want to join is actually the country itself. And you wonder why people that wants to join the military here is kinda low. They cannot do it on their own, really. Oh man. But yes, back to the car a little bit. I love the driving manual because it's so satisfying, you know. I mean, some people think, well, most modern people would say it's a hassle and stuff. Yes, that's true. I cannot deny that, but you have more control with the manual. Not gonna lie. I mean, there is a balance to it where you can, what is it? Get to manual and automatic at the same time, like the GT300 cars, which is a race car. That sucks. Playing with a bunch of elites is also annoying, and that's what government does. They take away the fun stuff. It's true. It's true. You cannot deny that, regardless where you live. That's always an annoying thing to deal with. Like, why? Why do they have to make it so annoying? I have no idea. Okay, what did I miss here? Oh yeah, the trigger. Ah! Like, I don't get it at this point. They even try to tax video games. Well, it's kind of fair to be honest, but fucking hell. Like, that one I can understand because you sell it in the country, you should pay the tax. That's, I can understand, but well, to be fair, no one liked tax to begin with, so yeah. Oh my god. As for manual, I guess when I tried it, I was driving it on a mountain area, so that made it hard. That's true. A hill start is ridiculous because you have to hold your brakes, the handbrake by the way if you want. Hold the handbrake, engage the clutch, engage the throttle until you feel it, and then when you feel like it's enough, release the handbrake and hope it doesn't roll back. Downhill is fine. Downhill is fine. Uphill is a terrible experience for a lot of newcomers to that. I don't struggle too much though, unfortunately. But it's still struggle. It's still a struggle regardless. But it's fun. You meet Doctor and I don't understand what you're trying to say here. All mental and other stuff and oh, you mean doctor? Okay. And oh, Presa is check. Okay, I mean, and then goes to the police station, and then to the area where soldiers that check the airsoft. So yeah, I mean, I understand that intention, but they just abuse it here. I mean, if there is a law, the people, the higher up on the government is always abusing it in Indonesia. If they ever put a law on Indonesia, don't trust it. Honestly, I don't mean that I want to shit on them, but that's the reality. Like, they always abuse it. They always abuse it here. So why should I trust them? Oh my god, I cannot click it right here, but I have to... Game! Tax is just corruption. Executioner works in a convenience store, and apparently if you buy from your own store, you get taxed. What? Well, that's true actually, but yeah, it's so annoying. I was kinda... got a brain fart like, what? But then I realized, oh yeah, that's actually right. It happens. Okay. Oh yeah, right, the bullet guide. Oh, so it's called the shaft. It doesn't look like a shaft, it's more like a cylindrical thing. It's a cylindrical guide. They call it a shaft. Well, I guess it's a shaft when you put both sides, but it's still a cylindrical guide. They did say that being a government worker gives easy money. True. Actually, that's kind of true to some sections, but... Well, not all, but... You get what I mean. Oh. Okay, let's play a game where I do this kind of blindly a little bit. I still can get an error, but... It's not gonna be guided at all when I'm doing the disassembly. Let's try this. But yeah, pretty much when you buy from your own store, you pretty much still do a transaction. Oh yes, so when you buy from your store, then sell back to store and buy again. Infinite taxation. Oh my god, problem with automated stuff. Yeah, that's true actually. That's true. Alright, let's disassemble the magazine first, because I think it's the easiest one to do. Because you can keep track on it much easier. Pull this out. That's what holds the cover. This goes out. Put away the shaft. Or cylindrical thing, as I would like to say. Pull that away. Open up the spring. This spring is like a wristwatch, by the way. I saw some a watchmaker doing their job. Oh my god, it's so satisfying. You should try to watch that. You should try to watch the wristwatch, yes. I love those guys. Like, I don't know, people assembling and disassembling stuff is so satisfying to watch. Okay, what should I do here? Oh yeah, the sleeper. Barrel sleeper assembly, okay. Let's do that. This still pretty similar to AK in a way. Kind of reminds me, but not really at the same time. What do I want to put out? The stock, I guess. Yeah, the stock first. Assembling the stock is usually the easiest part. Don't forget the small bits, because if you forget it, you will have a hard time finding the thing. If you want to bring... I'm sorry. This is why I need you to speak in English, because it's hard to translate all the stuff, you know. Anyway. Not all airsoft, but we want to make now. I cannot translate the entire thing. I'm kinda confused everybody. Can you translate in English? Yeah, craftsmen deserve respect for doing such amazing feats. I know! They are great people. Right back, gonna get some late snacks. Yeah, sure. We're just chilling here. Alfitri, if you can translate it to English, I'm having hard time with the Melayu language, okay? Like, even with the local Melayu language here, it's still different. So, kinda hard to keep track on which one is which. I'm sorry, but please, there is a reason why I want you to speak in English, buddy. Okay, I think the spring, yep. And then the rod. Okay, it's called Spring Guide. Okay, what's next do I want to put out here? This thing? Just making sure stuff is going out. Don't mind me, I'm just disassembling this precious gun. And hopefully I can reassemble it later. Pull that out entirely, that's nice. Oh, look at that. So satisfying, right? This is the selector. Oh, so this can choose between automatic and safe, I guess. Maybe burst. But I don't think there's a semi-auto on this thing. I mean, it's a fire selector, but it's probably either between safe and automatic only. Alright, let's pull out the sear. I think we can go with the trigger. Yep. How many parts do I have left? 22. There's still so many parts that I haven't done. Oh god. Pull that out. I make a mistake. It should be this part, isn't it? No? This part? You have to click it so specifically. It's so annoying. It would be much easier if it's real life, because I can just figure out which one that goes out first. Not gonna lie. In real life, it should be much easier because you can keep track which part that you can just pull out. Like, I know that can be pulled out, but apparently it can't, so I have to pull out that. Basically, step by step figuring it out where to disassemble. Real life much easier, to be honest. Because in game, you have to press on such a specific part, it's ridiculous. I pressed the wrong part again. Barrel, where it? Oh, I cannot. Oh yeah, right, this part first, I think. That's the front side assembly, and you have to pull that away. Oh, this part right here, yes, I forgot about that. This is 2-piece, I have to keep that in mind. Not a barrel, I think it's just the barrel left. But it should be just the barrel left, right? Or maybe not. Oh god, not again. Oh, it happens again. Oh, it happens again. No. Is it this? No, that's not the part. Okay, if you want to bring airsoft to the competition, you have to remove the airsoft like you did now. It's in the black bag. Oh, okay. I see. Makes sense, really. You got to make sure you bring the right one and in the black bag, and then refill it to the judge to, you know, make sure it's compliance with the rules. Oh my god, there is only 3 parts left. Which one did I forget? You? Not you. Oh god. You? Oh, you already disassembled. What did I forget? There is only 3 parts left, but which one? Oh no, not again. What did I forget this time? The pin? There's no pin in there. Oh no. police know it's airsoft and not real gun. Yeah, that's true. That's also right. Oh god, which part did I forget this time? No! This part? No, not that. Okay. What the hell? What the hell did I miss this time? Is it one of the parts on the trigger again? Focus. There we go. So I can put it much nicer. No. I forgot something and I cannot find it right now. This happens again. This happens every time. This... I found it! Magazine latch 1. Look. That's small bits. I always forgot. I am so annoyed. It's always the small bits that causing the problem. I thought I already done with that. Apparently not at all. Good lord. Why? Just why? I mean, I'm pretty sure if in real life I will miss that as well, but god damn it. Let's put the barrel back on right now. And of course the sight. Not sure. I mean, KP-31 is an older gun, I guess. I'm not sure if the KP-31 is a much older gun. Either way works, to be honest. Alright, let's put this back in there. That's the ejector assembly. Okay. I need to assemble the trigger. So, you go first. I clicked the wrong one. That's also the one that will cause some problem here. Because you click the wrong one and you fail the test. Like, you cannot click the wrong thing in real life. Unless you're using touchscreen. You go in. You go in. This goes in there. You go in there. You. So looks about right. And this can go into the receiver. Now assembling this part right here. Goes in there. You go in there. And that's done. Okay, I can go put that in for now. This one first, yeah. And then I can put this on. Now that's the receiver done. Let's move on to the stock. Stock is the easiest thing to do on this thing, really. This is a trapdoor. You can put your cleaning rod in there, as I mentioned earlier. I'll take my sweet time on this one. Okay, that's done. Put this back in. Put the latch so we can put the cover in. And we finally... Oh. What? Oh, right. I forgot to put on the stock. How did I forget about that? Because game. By the way, this thing has 69 parts. Nice. I have a drink, it's nice. Right. I'm on 6 on daily plays because no one's really doing this. Right, let's play around with the gun. Oh, this thing has such a fast fire rate. Oh, it does has the single fire. And also it has a modification with the 71 magazine. 71 ammo. Oh, the 55. This thing is much more practical, but you will burn through your ammo really quick. So that's why they have this one right here, because you can do this. Oh. I'm on single fire? Put that on auto, come on. There we go. That's more like it. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, I love this gun. So what else can I change? We can check it to single fire, which is using this selector. As you can see, it moves just a little bit between auto and single fire. Look at this. Look at how small movement that is compared to the trigger. See? It's just a slight bit. And it clicks to one set to the other. Oh, by the way, is this the latch for holding the entire mag? I guess it is. So I guess when you reload it, oh yeah, you have to push that away. That's quite a lot of work, to be honest. Considering it's not like the modern gun where it's just a single latch, a small latch. But then again, it's a big magazine. You don't want to use a small latch to just hold this entire thing. It will bend. Right, so rear sight can be done with something. Okay, it flips to the longer range. Not sure what the difference between this. I think one is for like 700 meters and the other one is for a longer range, which is really optimistic most of the time back then. Like some of this rear sight is really optimistic. They rate it for 1 kilometer away. It's ridiculous. But yeah. Assembling stuff is always nice. I love it. Okay, let's put on the safety. Which one is the safety lever, by the way? Is this the safety? That's the safety. It's just pushing. That small things is the one that keep this gun safe. Should I be worried about that? Oh, by the way, this is an open bolt machine gun. Technically speaking, as you can see the magazine immediately, because open bolt means the bolt is always open. It doesn't close anything. So it's much faster because it's basically just a slam fire gun. If you just like, it's already armed. So the bolt goes along with the firing pin and it just slam into it. So what happened then is just firing it almost instantly. The open bolt is much faster to fire than the closed bolt. But here's the problem. There is a reason why the people doesn't, well, most gun manufacturer doesn't do open bolt machine gun anymore. That's because dirt can go in there and actually jam the gun. You don't want that to happen. Ever. Let's go with the smart mag here. The smart mag is much nicer though. I'm pretty sure it's much lighter too, but this thing gonna burn through the ammo really quick. So firing. All right. Forgot about the Daka. There we go. Yeah, once it goes there, once it's just closed, it just stays closed. So when you reload, let's just go with the slow-mo here for the reload to get it more satisfying. When you reload this, as you can see here, the bolt is the entire thing. When you pull that out, pull the magazine out, put on the new ammo, put it in back in, and once you pull this back, look at this. Yep, as you can see, it pushed back right there, and then it stays back. So that's why it's called open bolt, because it stays open, and it's really bad for the gun. How do you use 50 before and then 35? Yeah, I mean strategy-wise, you want to bring it's not 50 round, it's 71 round. Much bigger than you would think. It's 71 round on the PSH. So yeah, you bring one large magazine on you, and then you bring multiple smaller ones because it's much easier to bring. Simply because the drum magazine is just taking too much space. Like, look at this. Let's just go with the X-ray view here. This 35 round is on a double stack. So it's really efficient, right? But then if we go with the 71 round magazine, look at this. It's a single line, which if there is no barrel, no guide in there, this would be a double line technically. But unfortunately, the way it works, that won't work. So they have to put a guide so this gun doesn't go everywhere. This bullets doesn't go everywhere. And it goes around. Like, just imagine if there's no mechanism here. Like, you know, one of those belt-fed machine gun. This could have been more rounds if this count as if we just count as where to put the bullets, and even then it's still not gonna be efficient because, as you can see, there is so much space, and that's why they moved to box magazine for the machine guns like the M249, not the RPK. The RPK is still using drum magazine. The PKP, those two examples, with one from Belgium, one from Russia, those two use belt-fed magazine. So belt-fed ammo cache. I cannot speak, but those two use that, right? So, and it's much smaller than this 71 round that has a small caliber, by the way. So yeah. Especially the PKP. PKP has 7.62. It's ridiculous. So you get what I mean. It's just not efficient at all. Like the only good tactic is you bring one of these for initial attack, and then the rest of the attack you just deal with your 35 round. Because things. Okay, let's fire some single shot. Oh, so this is how you stop it from doing full auto or single shot here. Look at this, it procs. So this basically blocks this. Actually, it doesn't block anything. But oh wait, it is blocking the thing from going fully forward, as you can see here. Let's try to fire this slowly again. No, I don't understand what you're saying there. I'm definitely not that at all. It's in Russian. Um, so when you fire, this goes down and it disengage the trigger completely. But when you fire full auto, it engages right here. I think I need to be more slower here. And it stays open because the thing cannot goes back up thanks to where it sits. As you can see there, if we use the single fire here, this blocks this mechanism. It's a bit too slow. This blocks the mechanism, as you can see. So when you fire, this won't fire on full automatic, as you can see. It's just stuck there. And it doesn't engage the hammer again after that. You have to release the trigger. It's nice to know these things, really. It's just satisfying. The engineers, regardless of country, even with the country that considered as evil back then and now, depending on what you think, the engineer just doing their job to make things works, and it works so well. Alright, let's just go back and let's put on the cutaway so we can see from the side. And we are done with this. PKP is done. And this is how it looks from the cutaway look. Look at that. Oh, this thing is so satisfying to look at. This game is so satisfying. Like, you can see from the cutaway, you can literally see the entire ammunition in there. I'm going to screenshot this. It's a good material for, you know, thumbnail if I ever gonna play this game again in the future. Kyuki, are you here? Right. Let's take the screenshot here. Like, in my opinion, regardless how you use the tool, right? In the end, this thing is a work of art. Regardless of how you think about guns, in the end, there is an art to make this. Like, people wouldn't consider it as an art, but I consider it as an art. Because you cannot just make this easy. At all. Like, even pipe gun, you cannot make it so simple. When you try to create it on your own. Like, that thing is simple, just 2 pipes, one with a spike to act as a firing pin, and then there is the other pipe with a loaded ammo, and then you just slam. It's so simple, right? But then when you try to make it, it's much more complex than you think. Because the math has to add up. Because if it doesn't add up, whatever you make, it's gonna blow up. Like this Suomi KP31. No, this KP31 is doing fine actually. I want to find an example where the gun just doesn't work. Is there an LXD5? Oh, I cannot. Oh, oh my god, the German counterpart. The MP40. Oh my god, it's just practically Call of Duty at this point. Like, I do PPS H41 or Papa Shah, and then I do the MP40. Why should we do MP40? I don't know. You know what? Let's move on from the history and move a little forward. I am so excited with the historical gun, but you know, let's try something else a little bit, perhaps. Is there any LXD5A1 here? I kinda wish I could unlock that. Oh, did I already do that? Let's see. Yeah, I don't think there is any LXD5 here. As much as I wanted. I wish I could see the entire list because I want the LXD5A1 because that thing is a massive modern failure. Like, all the stuff that you should have thought it should work, it doesn't work on that thing. If they even had to ask for HK to fix it, it's ridiculous. That one British gun has to be sent to HK, just a German company by the way, and they have to fix it from there. I didn't know you had a gun fetish, Shikay. I mean, gun is good. I don't know how to say that, but but gun, I love it. It's just not my fetish, obviously. It's just that, how do I say this? It's just so fascinating. Like, obviously I don't want to fuck a gun. Don't worry about that. But there is something so fascinating about this deadly device, you know? And it's not even about the killing that makes me fascinated. It's just the fact that it works that makes me fascinated about it. Like, oh wow, this can work? And honestly, the more conventional gun, I don't really enjoy them. Usually I enjoy something really weird. Like, which one? Like some of the other gun, like this Lee Enfield, for example. Or the Luger POA here. Weird stuff from before 2000s. It's just ridiculous. What is Gyro Jet? Gyro? And yes, FAMAS too. FAMAS is one of the few modern one, but then again, it's still under 2000. Some of the guns from before 2000 is just ridiculous. The older the gun is, the weirder it gets. So, I saw some new guns that is really weird in terms of mechanism as well. I think it's the Strike? No, it's not the Strike. Strike is still a regular pistol. I want to find a good example of weird stuff that I do like. PPS H41 is one of them. The STG44, also one of them. And I 5 credits. Like, look at this! The very basic of Russian engineering. I think that's a thermal scope? Is it a thermal scope or a magnifying scope? I kind of forgot. It's so weird, I love it! Some of the Russian guns also pretty weird, I love it. Like, AK is pretty normal. The 47 is really normal, really. But then there is some other guns from Russia that's just ridiculous. Like OTS-14 Groza. That one is amazing. It looks ridiculous. Even the included suppressor is just ridiculous on that thing. I love it. The Uzi, yeah, everyone loves that, really. Who doesn't love that? Right? You know what's kind of ironic? This World War II guns, this is an Israeli gun. Why? Don't make a joke of World War II for that specific country, okay? Don't do that, please. But I found it ironic because that's a World War II German gun and it leads to an Israeli pistol of all things. Why? If you're a historical nerd, this is a really funny joke to us. Oh my god. Oh, what is that? Oh, don't tell me! Hang on, I need to see this. Is that the boys anti-tank rifle? Tell me that's the boys anti-tank rifle. I love that thing. Oh, it is! Oh, it costs 20,000. Boys! And ladies, we found the boys anti-tank rifle. This thing is ridiculous and kinda weird. This thing needs to be operated by 2 people. I'm not going to do it tonight. We go do something more modern, yeah. We already do something really old twice, so let's try to balance it out with something more modern looking thing at least. I want to do the flag, but I want to do a single dedicated days to do that. Because that thing is took way too much time. So let's go with something really modern, which means we go with the MP5K PDW, the personal defense weapon variant of the MP5K. No, MP5K itself is a personal defense weapon. This is the variant of MP5, obviously, made in 1991. Have 123 parts, considered as hard. So this is gonna take a while. We have all the time. I wonder if QK is still there. I don't know, I'm really like talking to her recently. But I guess it's late at night. I think she fell asleep. So anyway, let's see what this MP5K is. How type 89 like fall, but like AK. I'm pretty sure there is, but not sure. If you want me to get an extra pack for this, you can donate through the link in the description below if you want. Don't do that actually. Every time it's a joke, just a joke. I can just buy it myself, but I keep forgetting it because there's games that I always play other than this. This thing is just for electrician stuff, so I rarely think about this game. Ooh, this thing is really complex. Oh boy. Oh, there's a bolt head. And there's the locking piece. And then there's the firing pin. Are we done? Not yet. This is the field strip? What? I don't think this is just the field strip. See, PPSH 41 has only 5 parts when you just field strip it. This thing has 19. Oh my god, why? Why does this thing have so many things on it? German and their over engineering stuff. I love them. You cannot hate them for over engineering stuff. Except on car manufacturing. It sucks because they make you pay more. But oh my god, there is so many things on this thing. Let's push this thing back on. Okay, I cannot put that on right now, I think. Oh yeah, because of this. Now I can put that back on. Oh, this is gonna be really tough to do later on. Like, trust me, doing the disassembly is gonna be ridiculous. There is so many parts on this thing, I don't even know which one goes where. Oh no. I'm kinda regretting myself to play with this game tonight. Not specifically the game, but the gun that I pick. Why do I pick this gun? I have no idea. They're definitely gonna miss that part. I promise you. Right. Okay, that's just fun, right? It's just 19 parts. What could go wrong? Well, they have 123 parts, and all of them is gonna be really small. Oh boy. This is gonna be really problematic. Yeah, put it on safe. When you disassemble your gun, if you can put it on safe, make sure you put it on safe. Like, see, the magazine on this thing is much less than on PPSH 41. The PPSH 41 is just ridiculous amount of parts. The magazine is so complex, it's not really viable. Hell, I mean, there is another company that tries it again with the... I forgot. It has a cylindrical magazine and it's ridiculous. And sometimes if you don't wind it up enough, it won't push the bullet into the chamber. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, this... Well, speaking of ridiculous, how many parts on this thing? G11 is one of the best. Yeah, I guess so. But then again, G3 is kind of legendary as well. Like, German has a lot of good gun, okay? You don't ask them, they have a lot of good gun. Sometimes it's kinda a bit over engineered, but most of the time it works way too well for its own good. To the point that when they have to repair it, it's gonna take too much time for them. That's how ridiculous it is with the German engineering when it comes to this kind of stuff. Not just this kind of stuff, in any kind of stuff. Like, how do I say this? There's simulator for racing simulators, right? Trustmaster, Fanatec, it's over-engineered to be honest, but it works so well. People love it. Because it just works. They try to make it as simple as possible for consumer purpose, but it's still complex. What am I disassembling right now? The front side, I guess? I think that's all the front side assembly done. Oh my god. Trust me, I'm going to miss this part later. Right, what to do next? There's so many things on this thing, I already lost track. That's the Mac release, that's pretty standard really, but then there's this, the cache assembly. Oh boy. I'm gonna let you bet how long I will take this later when I'm doing it blind. Like, I already have a guide here and it's already taking me so long. Look at this. I mean, I still remember this is the same part with the MP5. But, this is gonna be really ridiculous, isn't it? I'm kinda scared right now. I'm kinda scared how ridiculous it is. Like, even with this, I can make a mistake. This one, oh boy, I will definitely make a mistake. Trust me. Those gunsmiths, man. They do know what they're working at. It's ridiculous. Okay, pull what down now? Previous cylinder. Oh, I'm going to miss that. I am going to miss that. There's so many small bits and pieces in this thing. It's so complex. What else can I pull out? The barrel. Okay. Now the vertical grip support. What else that I can put out? The cooking lever. Sure. This is also an open bolt, I believe. No, it's a closed bolt, right? I still have 45 parts left. Holy shit. Oh, I really don't want to do this anymore. This is too much. This is just too much. How many parts in this thing? This is just a single gun. That is the reason why people love AK. It's so simple compared to this monstrosity. I mean, it's a good gun, yes, but when you're working on it, oh my god, you wish it's an AK instead. Oh boy. Like 45 parts in this single box. Can you believe that? And this thing is really small. What else should I pull out? This thing? The trigger. Yeah, sure. I can pull this thing out. Oh my god. And that part has more. Oh, just kill me already. I don't want to do the game on this thing. This thing is too much. My brain is already melting at this point. Oh no. This is not good. This is not good for my health. I rather wish I used the actual thing instead of the game right now. Oh my god, what else? There's 14 parts left. What I'm missing? Holy shit. That's 47 part. Oh my god. That's the entire 14? No, it's not the entire 14. So what am I missing then? What? Oh, the front barrel, right. The cap here. Okay. I have 5 more parts. Are you joking? This one too. How about you? You want to... No, you don't have anything there. There's 2 parts left. What the fuck? What am I missing here? I'm not even doing the game yet and it's already this ridiculous. I'm just laughing so nervously right now because I don't know what's the last thing that I haven't assembled. That I haven't disassembled here. One maybe on the grip somewhere? No, the grip is so simple. It's plastic piece. Yeah, it's a single plastic piece. So what am I missing here? You know what? Let me hit the hit. Oh my god, how am I supposed to see that? Why I decided to use this gun to do it tonight? I'm not doing the game. I'm not doing the game. No. No. Just no. This is too much. Okay, where do we start here? I mean, assembling it is much easier, yes, but disassembling it, oh my god. Not that, okay, it's this thing. Go in. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I cannot do that anywhere. I'm just nervously laughing right now. Let's do the easy part here. Let's do the reverse psych. To eliminate all the stuff that I have to put up with. Oh, I'm already having a headache. What the f... I'm just laughing nervously at this point. I don't want to do the game. No, not tonight. I'll do it later. It's... Okay, actually we do have a time. But I guarantee we will spend an hour just to do this blind. I guarantee you that. Oh, mama, I'm scared. Oh god, which part goes where now? You? Okay, it's you. Not you though. Oh, what else? What do you want? Okay, that goes there. Still no good. Okay. I'm already lost. Good job, me. Of course I lost. What am I supposed to do now? Okay, that's the one. I thought I already clicked that. What? I'm pretty sure I did, right? Let's lock both of them. Okay, assembling it is much nicer though, that's for sure. But it still scares me, this thing. This thing really scares me right now, it's... Oh my god. I've actually never had it from this. Someone help me, just chat something, just say something on the chat, I don't want to focus on this thing. Someone just have a chat with me, please. I'm begging you. If I concentrate this on this thing too much, I'm gonna have a headache. I'm already having a headache. Someone say something, please. I'm way too concentrated at this. Someone to say something. I'm begging you. Oh my god. What else? Okay. Oh, hang on. I need to take a deep breath. I am on 69 parts. Can we talk about new games? Like, there is a new game called Gundam Evolution that's coming to public test soon on spring. I'm kinda doubtful about this game, to be honest, because with that game, okay, it's just that it looks like Overwatch a little too much, to be honest, and I don't like that. At least I don't like where that goes. What? Oh, right, there's so many small pieces, I forgot about that. Sick. I'm literally I'm sick because of this gun. I'm having a headache because of this gun. So Gundam Evolution, I kinda want to play that, but it felt like Overwatch from the gameplay last time I checked. And they tease it for a network test soon for every single platform. So I'm going to try it, but not sure when they will do it, because I'm gonna try it day one, obviously, regardless if I stream or not. But I'm really having a huge doubt about that game, really, simply because it looks like Overwatch too much in terms of gameplay. Like, it's practically a hero shooter, but with a Gundam. So yeah, not sure about that game, really. I have a lot of doubt about that game. Like, is it going to work? I have no idea. Because the only things that make it work is the fact that there is a lot of Gundam fans out there, and how do I say this? How do I say it? Knowing Bandai, they will just milk their biggest cash cow, which is Gundam. So yeah. Okay, let's do the game. Oh boy. There is gonna be so many things, even by the standard of field trip on this thing. It's ridiculous. So with Gundam Evolution, not sure. And also there is Exoprimal, which is indirectly related to Dino Crisis, but a lot of things changed along the way. I saw it and they make it look like it's related to Dino Crisis, but not exactly. Some of the Dino Crisis fans are actually mad about that, because this is not Dino Crisis. I mean, yeah, there is a girl that looks like Regina, and there is dinosaur that lived through timeline because the plot of Dino Crisis, and that's it. So where's the actual Dino Crisis? And I already make a mistake. Good job, me. Being chilling. Yeah, it's fine. Like, there is a lot of people that wants Dino Crisis at least to get a remake, like the Resident Evil series, because they look so good. So, but then they developed that for maybe a sequel to end the story of Dino Crisis properly, because the Dino Crisis 3 on Xbox apparently doesn't have much relation to the actual Dino Crisis story. Simply because it's dinosaurs on space. Dino Crisis is epic, man. I gotta agree. Yeah, it's true. Shooting dinosaurs is fun. We make them go extinct. So Dino Crisis 3, I saw the retrospective by Scott something. That game is ridiculous, and I think that's become the basis of why the Exoprimal is created. Because Exoprimal has exoskeleton, and Dino Crisis 3 is kind of close to that. Because it has a jetpack, it's using spacesuit and stuff. So kind of makes sense, right, in a way? Okay, let's pull out this pin. The hand grip, that's the easiest part, to be honest. Right, this pin first. I'll eyeball. And then the gas cap. This front sight tower. I need to have a drink real quick. I need to drink my medicine. Yeah. So, you know. Okay, what do I do here? I think I should disassemble the ball. Yeah, do that. And this can no, still cannot go out until that. Can it go out now? Oh, still no. Okay. What am I missing here? Okay, that's the psych. And back. Took longer than expected, but anyways, new gun now. Don't worry, we're going to spend an hour on this MP5 because there's the German over engineering. I hate it when I have to assemble it, but I love it at the same time. It's a love-hate relationship with German stuff, to be honest. The over engineering stuff, I love it, yes, but then you have to do something about it, and oh my god, so much stuff to disassemble. Machine moment. Yes. Glad you're back, Yuki. How's your midnight snack? Is it good? What are you cooking? What am I missing? Germans! Oh, it's like here, the pin! Finally! The German supremacy, as they say. I mean, technology-wise, yes, but it's so annoying when you have to work on it. And you're not a German, it's so annoying. Oh, this is how it is with this German engineered stuff. Like, I wish this is an AK. AK is much more simpler than this thing. Just kill me already. Is that all of that? No, I almost missed that. Good lord, that's tubing. Am I missing anything else on that thing before I go? Because if I miss anything, I bound not to get to find it later when I'm trying to when I miss something. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in there. Hopefully. I almost missed this part, yes. Cook some instant noodles. Oh, nice. Instant noodle is always the best thing to eat, whether at any time. Best food overall. Cup noodle, instant noodle, they are nice. Especially at night, it's so warm, it's nice. Look, there's the roller as well. See how small this part is? Like, look. Hang on. Where's the trigger? This is the size of the trigger, right? And this is the size of the moving part. Oh my god. Why? Just why? So many things on this thing, it's so annoying. And speaking of which, I have to disassemble the entire thing. This is why I don't want to do this earlier. Like, I want to do the gun, but I don't want to play the game. You know what I'm talking about, right? Does this thing goes out? It is! Oh my god. Anything else in there before I move on to the dreaded part, which is the trigger assembly. Yes, easy to prepare as well. Smaller than the trigger. Germans and their love for details. I know, right? They're amazing, but when you have to work on it yourself, it's annoying. You cannot deny that. Like, snap fit build from Japan is so far easier. In fact, actually, model kit building, the one that where you have to assemble things with glues, yes, they have smaller bits, but this makes things look like that without the glue, of course. This is basically the hardest snap fit model kit in the market. if this costs a snap fit model kit, like Gundam plastic model, yes. Smaller than the trigger, yes. Oh my god, how am I supposed to deal with this thing? Look, those are the fire selector, right? It's already small. Maybe I'll try that a little bit. Look at that. Look at that! There is another one that I can pull out. There's an O-ring there. Oh my god. Oh, I love it. I just love it. Don't you just love how if you have to work on this thing alone? In emergency that something really specific is broken as you own the gun and you have to fix it yourself. Oh boy. Makes me wonder why they have to make many parts when they can just make one big part. Because sometimes there is some specific stuff that actually requires some things to make it work reliably, right? Right. Sometimes they make it so it's in a compact size. Like, I'm pretty sure some Russian guns actually, when there's some smaller guns like the SF2M Ferras, I think. No, SF2M Ferras is still like an AK. SF3M Vicker. I don't know how to pronounce that, but the SF3M is pretty small and it has a lot of complex stuff as well, but I'm not sure if it's more complex than this MP5. I missed the click again. Which one should I pull out? Oh, that one! Finally, found it. Oh, this thing is ridiculous. What else should I pull out? Not that? Not that? Where is the pin? Okay, there it is. Like, there is a reason why Russian guns is much more simpler and a little bulkier, let's just say that. But... and then you see this monstrosity. Like, I'm pretty sure some civilian that doesn't understand gun won't see this. Oh, finally found the thing that's holding it all this time. Okay, what else? This thing? No? The trigger still cannot be pulled out. What the hell? What am I supposed to pull out here? This? Oh my god, which one that I need to pull out here? Oh, found it. I found it. Good lord, what is this thing? Okay, we finally can remove the trigger. And the entire assembly, hopefully. Oh, look at this thing. So complex. I love it. I love it and hate it at the same time. It's so fascinating if I just saw someone building it. But if I have to do it myself, you know, I'd rather pay someone to do it for me on this case. I'd rather use an older gun. Older gun is much more simpler, like the Colt 1911 from America. Oh my god, that thing is so simple. I love it. That platform is so popular in modern gun as well. Okay, what am I missing this time? Pain. I am pretty sure I'm missing something, but which one? The trigger spring is just this small rod bent to look at trigger. Makes you wonder how the armed forces that use this gun must feel. The user doesn't feel anything because they just go with the filter, and then especially the armed forces, right? The actual armed force, because this thing is only issued with special forces and some German army, I think. This thing, as a user, you only need to know how to filter it, and it's already pretty complex, to be honest, but not that hard, right? And then they just, when they have something really broken or they want something to be maintained, they just give it to the engineer to fix it for them. Even some gun enthusiasts do that sometimes. Like, at the very least, you know the field strip and you're good to go. If anything goes broken, you go to basically the gunsmith and let them actually do their job. Yeah, armed forces probably really stressful working on their guns. I mean, do they even have to memorize this? Only the field strip part. Not the entire thing. The entire thing is actually the technician or the mechanic that does this. So, yeah. That doesn't change the fact that I'm playing this game and do this myself, so it's ridiculous. Oh no, there is 3 parts left and I don't know which one. Oh no. Look at this amount, and then you have to find 3 parts to disassemble. Oh no! I want to use the hint, but I have my pride here. I am too proudful to not to my brain is broken at this point. Help! I really need the help right now. Is this thing? No? I would pull whatever inside the areas. And that makes sense to have gun tags around. It's true! Because technician for this gun is the one that's working on this. Technician and the gunsmith. Technician at least know which one is gonna be broken and need to be replaced. And then the gunsmith is the one actually doing this. Hell, they even make a custom order sometimes for some certain customer, you know? Like the sports gunsmith, the military gunsmith, they share a job, but they do things differently. Seriously. Oh my god, why? What am I missing? What the hell am I missing this time around? Come on, game. I know you can tell me, but I don't want you to tell me. Game, please. Oh, this one. Oh, I found it. 1 part? Just kill me already. It's already 15 minutes. What's the one part that I'm missing? And it's definitely not the magazine. The magazine is pretty simple. Everything else is not. Oh my god. Can you believe I have to find 1 part from 123 parts? No. I'm gonna spend 30 minutes just on this thing. No. By the way, Kyuki, what time is it on your time zone? I never really ask you about it, really. Because sometimes I want to make sure everyone can watch me. To help them relax a little bit with my suffering. God damn it, what part did I missing this time? No, the one part that I'm missing is the one part that's going to make trouble for me. Is it here? No? Oh no! Yeah, this is really bad because I'm not sure what I'm missing right now. And I'm pretty sure I already disassembled everything. 4:14 AM. Holy shit. So... no rest for the week. Oh my god. Please do get some rest, please. If you have the chance, please get some rest, okay? I didn't know the time is that late on your end. I mean... you know, one of our friends is in America and she's already just woke up at this point. And oh my god, this is gonna be very difficult to balance all the time. Now that I think about it. I mean, the one on the Southeast Asia, I don't care. They will have to follow me at this point. But some like Russia, because Russia, and America, and then Poland. Yes, Poland. Oh my god, I don't know which one that I should fit out at this point. Now I want to make sure everyone can join, but time zone! Ah yes, probably after I cook breakfast. Okay. Sleep like a bear. Sleeping like a bear. You hibernate. If I don't get it until minute 20, I will give up and go to just use the hint. How about that? If I hit minutes 20 on this one, I'll go to the hint. Oh, 23. Oh, you 5 hours difference. I see. Not too bad actually. I can play around afternoon then. Actually, I need starting next month. I'm going to have to play at the afternoon instead of the usual time because religious stuff. So yeah. Oh come on! I don't want to. I want to sleep this afternoon after coming from the market. Okay. Yeah, just at 30 seconds. I forgot about that! No! The one obvious thing! I forgot it completely! No! I can't believe that! No! Okay, so you sleep on the afternoon, okay. And you sleep on the morning as well sometimes, considering what you say this time around. Well, it's not really that I attend it because I can do it anywhere, but it's more like, how do I say this? I want to make sure I can spend some time while waiting for certain things, basically on that entire month. I don't want to say this, but I keep trying to keep religious stuff away, to be honest, but you know Ramadan, right? Yes. That's why. I sleep when I sleep. Oh, Oh my god, you sound like my brother here on my next door. Not my brother, my cousin, sorry. Uh, if he decided to sleep, he sleep and no one's gonna wake him up. Oh, you sound you behave like that when it comes to sleep, huh? Okay, actually that's nice because that means your sleep time is really flexible. Assembling this thing again. Pain. Me, I usually sleep. Recently I sleep around 1 a.m. It's really bad for my health, to be honest. Because I still wake up really early in the morning. But speak of morning and other stuff. In Ramadan, okay, there is sahur in my place. And that's basically you wake up before Fajr. And yeah, I'm not a religion, but I attended a church thing before. Ah, okay, that's interesting actually, because you did attend the church, then I'm kind of confused then. You know what? I don't need to question about that really, because I already question myself when it comes to that. Yes, I guess I'm like your bro, but mother usually scolds me. But now I'm working on a project, so she doesn't scold me. Yeah, at least projects here and there to keep you busy, basically. So, you know, stuff like that. At least she knows you're doing something, and that's a good thing. It's always nice to see your daughter to at least do something really productive. Because, believe me, parents always worried when they scold you, really. If they don't worry about it, they won't scold you. So, I used to have a pretty bad relationship with my parents. Since the COVID, actually, it's gonna be bad, which is kind of surprising. Like, the last few years, I actually repaired my relation with my parents. Which is very nice, actually. But I used to get into a fight with my parents a lot back then. So these days they don't really want to scold me unless it's a really serious trouble, because I easily get angry. Well, it's still true, but that really depends because I'm quite unstable, because sometimes there is time that I'm supposed to be angry, right? And I just don't get angry. It's so weird. Like, if I look back, like, wait, should I be angry about this? Should I do something about this? Something like that back then. But the reality, when I do it back then, I don't do anything about it. Like, and then there is times that I shouldn't be angry, and then I angry anyway. It's weird, but yeah. I mean, you know, it's nice to have your parents worry about you. My parents still worry about me, that's for sure, but they don't scold me as much these days. My mother pretty much scolds me a lot. Meanwhile, my father lets me do what I want. I guess mother is good influence and father is bad influence. It really depends, to be honest. It's gonna balance it out, you know. Like, that's kind of like a yin and yang in a way. Sometimes, yeah, it's a mood thing, and my mood can be very unstable at times. It's kind of sad, really. But yeah, it's kind of like a yin and yang when it comes to your parents sometimes. Because the perfect parent is the one that can balance it out, regardless of how different they are. I mean, some they may be the same, but others might be different. You know? Kinda nice to see something like that from time to time. What is not nice is I'm not sure what house that I need to build here. Right. You know what? Fear Psych it is. But yeah. It's interesting how that works. And that it's not that, okay. Let's just assemble this first then. One sec is like there. Oh, that lets me cook Hachama cooking, and he also cooks this. Wait, you try Hachama's cooking? You actually try it? I mean, some people simply call it outrageous from time to time, which is I kinda agree on that, to be honest. But sometimes being adventurous with food is kinda nice because you're gonna end up like British if you don't be adventurous. Like I remember once, yeah, it makes me wonder how these two got together when they're so different. My mother was an athletic, super disciplined person, while father is some degenerate delinquent. It's something, alright, and somehow they live together for a very long time, which is, you know, it's amazing sometimes. Like, relationship is really complex at the end of the day, right? Oh my god, my chat is, well, not my chat, me talking is all over the place right now because there is so much stuff that can be related to one another. Oh, I love talking. What an anime family. I know, right? Having such an interesting family is always nice. Because the house will never get stale. This pin now? I think it's the tower, okay. But yeah, a lot of good stuff, really. Gas cap in. I can lock that in. So, how do I say this? Yeah, like I had bug sandwich and a cooked egg fried rice. I mean, some of the bug is edible, yes, but me personally, no, I don't want to do that. So that's just me, of course. You're really adventurous with food, aren't you? Cooked duck, egg fried rice. Cooked duck. What is that? Okay, that one I'm kind of confused, actually. Cooked duck. What is cooked duck? Right. How does it taste though? I just want to know from your review. And true, despite their difference, they do seem to get along well. Also, they still go on dates. Leaves me alone with my sister. Oh, duck. Okay. Okay, duck egg is actually kind of nice. Not as good as chicken, to be honest, but they are nice, regardless. We finally done! Guys and girls, we finally done. They even still go on date. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Oh, I wish my future is like that, to be honest. Sounds like fun. Live with the one you love for a very long time and it never shatter. That's really amazing. I mean, it's not impossible, it's just difficult, that's for sure. Right. Let's see how this operates. Let's see what kind of modification we have for this thing. This thing has a lot of modification. The duck, it looks disgusting, but tastes okay. Has some weird aftertaste. Yeah, it's kind of true. Duck texture is much more rigid compared to chicken, and sometimes it's much more harder to bite. But oh my god, they taste so good. I love it. The only reason why I don't eat duck often is because it's kind of a hassle to eat it, because of how hard it is. Whether it's disgusting or not, it depends. Safety, that goes to burst. Can I go to the safety one? There we go. So the safety is here, and you have fire selector from single shot, triple shot, and automatic. Okay. Single shot is officially that. It can misfire? Because I saw there is a double shot once. But then again... Well, this is a close bolt though. Oh. But yeah. Some people live an amazing life. I wonder if I can get there really. And weird that you have to eat it with the fur and... Oh. Wait, what? You guys eat it with the fur? Huh? No, not unlimited ammo. There is a magazine counter on the top right. Wait. Hang on. Kyuki! You should unfeather it. What? Hang on. I never remember people should eat it with the fur or whatever. I mean, yes, there is skin, but you remove all the feather and fur, whichever you want to say. But okay, this is the first time I heard that. I am really confused. I don't think you should eat it with the fur because. Hang on. I think you should remove the fur. I mean, you're skinning it to get just the skin, just like the chicken. I'm kind of surprised there is a recipe that's supposed to eat with the fur. This is the first time I'm hearing it. Okay, I'm kind of shocked. Alright, 3-round burst. Oh, this is so nice. I'm out of ammo, obviously. So now we can reload it. Pretty simple. And then we can go to full auto, which is just Daka. Now I'm out of ammo. It was hard to remove the feather, but then again, I guess it's edible that way since it was a baby duck. Well, oh, so you're eating the baby duck. I rarely eat that. It's I prefer the bigger duck. But how do I say this? You should still remove it because when you remove it, I'm pretty sure you will have so much better taste than what you were eating before. Trust me on that. Just try. I mean, it's hard, yes, but you know, there is a reason why we have a table to place it down and try to remove the fur. So that's why. Oh. So anyway, let's see the modification it has. So first, there is not much modification on this thing. I guess it already showed the scope on the original. Ow! I bit my lips. I guess they already show it with the scope back with the original MP5, so they don't want to do it again here. So it has the flash hider, which hide your flash, or at least spread it out a little bit, which you can remove and you can change it with the suppressor. which later on they developed the MP5 SD, which is just a fixed suppressor on it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you should do that. I mean, it's hard, yes, but I guarantee you will have a better experience eating a duck when you unfeather it. So this is the folding stock. We can still fire, by the way. Oh! Some of the newer gun doesn't let you do that. This let you do that. So when you're in a hurry, yeah. The lady where I got it from said that you just ate it all. We'll upload the video one of these days. Yeah, why not? As long as it doesn't show your face, because, you know, you're a fellow Vtuber after all. You know what? I forgot to do this to you. My chat is not refreshing on this side, on my browser. Not sure why. But yeah, I just added you as a moderator on my channel. Why not? I mean, you're the fellow Vtuber on the same place after all. On the same agency. And well, at this point, we're just friends. So yeah. So I'm really confused because in Indonesia I never heard that anyone actually ate it with the feather. Unless I'm wrong, because I could be wrong, and because I rarely go outside and touch the grass. But I mean, well, I guess it's edible after all. So then again, sometimes some things are just different from one another, isn't it? Okay, what do I want to do next? Oh yeah, I just unload this by pulling the handle. Yes, I was done editing the video, so all safe, but pretty much just need to add commentary or something. Okay, nice. Also, you're a moderator now. I should have done that to all the stuff, to be honest, and the other talent. So anyone can come here, they can help me out a little bit, just like Aya back then, and Cherry back then. Right, so let's just unstock, just unfold the stock. So let's see how this works on the inside, shall we? Let's activate this X-ray. Now this is how it looks on the inside, as you can see. This is where the bullet goes. Let's show some more parts like that, so you can see much more better. I'm kinda hungry now when you're talking about food. Damn it. So this is how the inside looks. So let's slow it down a little bit here. Whenever you fire, as per usual, with single shot, it's not gonna let it bounce back every time. Like, it goes there and it stops right there and it doesn't fire again until you release the trigger. Thanks for moderator privileges, and I forgot who told me about the duck egg. But when I saw it being sold, I bought one. I have a feeling it's probably San. Either San, because I'm pretty sure San loves that. So yeah, it doesn't fire continuously, as you can see. So now we switch to burst. This is the 3-round burst. As you can see, it will bounce back like that. I'm not sure what's holding it though. Full auto. Oh, so it's this thing. It's basically just a locking mechanism of that. Okay. Ah, yes, that's a locking mechanism. I see. When you go with this single, Oh, it's on the other wait, is it on the other side? It's really confusing, to be honest, how this thing works. German. I love it, but I hate the complicated stuff. I accidentally pressed that, but that's fine. Oh, I guess it might be sand then. Not sure if he eats bugs. I'm not sure about that either because I never asked about that. Did I ask him now? What's up with that sound? Hang on. What? That suppressed fire? Okay, it sounds much better when it's not on slow-mo. On slow-mo, the suppressed sound is so weird. But then again, Indonesia do have people eating bug, so that is that. I don't do it though because, ew. And my mother is actually banning me from actually eating that anyway, so yeah, I guess. Sure, feel free to ask him. Yeah, okay, let me message him right now. Where is he? Let's see. San, have you eaten some bugs before? I'm asking him. I'm pretty sure he will be surprised why I suddenly ask him. He didn't watch this stream, so I'm pretty sure he will be surprised why. Okay, go back to slow-mo, please. Let's see how this reloads. It's pretty alright, you know what? That's not. It's the same thing, really. Alright, let's see the cutaway. Ooh, look at that. I always like looking at the cutaway of a gun. Misfire, that's why you put on safety. That's why you put safety on. To avoid such thing to happen. But yeah. So, this thing looks really amazing. Wait, I cannot reload when I have a safety on? Oh wow, I cannot reload when I put on the safety. What the hell? That came out of nowhere. He probably think you're gonna fit him box. Perhaps. I mean, if if I decided I want to do it to him, I will. Just for the lols. Just for the lols, I will do it to him. Good times. Good times. So it might backfire on me, so I'm not sure about that. He hasn't answered. I think he's sleeping at this hour. Well, the Facebook says he's active 7 minutes ago, but yeah. Yeah, I think we are good with this gun. Should I do one more or should I just call it a day now? I mean, it's pretty late. I mean, there's nothing I do tomorrow, but yeah. They say that the worst bug to eat and must stay away from is the water bug. I don't think it's healthy to begin with, but I think that's one of the worst one in terms of health. Not sure why. You know what, I'm just going to let this rotate. Wow, we're here. Oh well, good luck to sand then. I'm going to tell him to him. But yeah. Water bug. Yes, one more gun is fine. Okay, let's do one more. Alright. Let's do something a little easier this time. This thing melts my brain. Okay, we do have a lot of options, obviously. I don't have a lot of Soviet or Russian gun here because most of them are behind by a wall. Annoying. That's kind of annoying. It was like, look, I want to do this, the RPG-74, but I need credits to play this. I want it, but I can't. I can't pay, but maybe not today. You know what? Let's go with this. God damn it. They I did say that some bugs are good and high in protein, but not sure what exactly is what. Scorpions are comparable to crabs and shrimps. And shrimps is comparable to cockroach for whatever reason, in terms of family. So, yeah, shrimp is basically a family cockroach if you don't know that. But, yeah. Scorpions are, I did get one before, but decided to keep it as a pet. Oh wow, you're keeping an exotic pet right there. Also, I need to try to pronounce this correctly, otherwise you're going to banish me to Gulag. How do you pronounce this? Degitiarov? Where is Google Translate when I need it? I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, Kyuki, but I want to try to pronounce this one at least once. Just Google. It's literally called machine gun from Russia, the one on the Wikipedia says. Not sure how to pronounce that as well. Also, I'm not from Russia. Oh, you're not? I thought you were from Russia. Okay. Sorry about that then. I'm sorry I mistook that this whole time. This entire time, I thought you were a Russian. I thought you were from Russia. Oh my god, I'm really sorry. Degtiarov, I think the language is really difficult. I thought you were from there. Okay. Field strip. Should be easy because this is a Russian gun after all. Degtiarov. You know what? Enough with the pronunciation. I give up. Let's just go to field strip. I give up on this pronunciation. I'm from New Zealand. I was planning to study in Russia back then. Ah, okay. Recently they found Old Zealand, right? I remember they... Okay, interesting. New Zealand is one of the best places to drive around a car, actually. So... Oh, interesting. Apparently that requires a lot of pressure. But yeah, New Zealand is an interesting place. It's actually a heaven for car enthusiasts there, as far as I can remember. Because, well, thanks to regular car review, because there is a lot of road there that you can drive without having to worry too much. At least that's from what I heard, okay? Not sure what you think about your road yourself. So... It's a really interesting place. I kind of want to visit New Zealand as well, just for the sake of that, to be honest. So, about New Zealand. I do have another friend that lives there. He's actually from Philippines, but yeah. The problem is when you run out of gas in the middle of nowhere. Can we just all agree, in any country, if you run out of gas in the middle of nowhere, you're practically fucked. Especially if you have no friends. Just imagine the worst scenario here. You ran out of gas in the middle of nowhere, you don't have any battery left on your phone, and even if you have the battery, there is no internet on that place. That's the worst, because you have to abandon your car. But yeah. There is left and right locking log. Okay. Yes, especially when you're in South Island, you can just go out and drive for miles. Oh my god, that's amazing. That's amazing. What did I miss this time? Alright, the pin. The pin is a square. Interesting. But yeah, I want to just drive on New Zealand. I'm pretty sure that place is really beautiful. Okay, this one. What is this? Oh, this is the piston? Huh. But yeah, I love car a lot. Don't know how to maintain it yet because I don't have an actual car of my own. I want to buy an older car. I really love cars. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know. I think I did try to make one for the Fox Q key back then. But I haven't really published it, unfortunately, because I was waiting for all of you to debut. But things goes here and there after all. So, you know, can't be helped, I guess, when it comes to that. The petrol stations are pretty far apart here. Kinda rare for me to see a petrol station in the middle of nowhere, so when you run out of gas... yeah, good luck. Good luck with that. What did I miss? Oh, no? Wait, oh, this one. That's the connecting screw. Why does it look like that? Yeah, it's really something, alright. So, yeah, I do want to get a car in the future, but when I said in the future, I'm getting a used car, a used car, probably like a Corolla or something. Not the A86 though. That thing has an anime tax, which is ridiculous. If you don't know what an anime tax is, it's a tax. It's a joke about things become really expensive because it's related to anime. Oh yeah, I don't remember you designed cars before. Yes, and I kinda want to do it again, to be honest. Automation. But the thing is, it's kinda hard to hide my folders on that game. Like, there is so many things that actually shown. Like, I don't want people to know my folder, that's for sure. Like, who want their folder to be found out, right? And all of them are really janky. I haven't made a single decent cut on that game. It's amazing. Right, what do I want to do? That doesn't work. Stock cannot be removed right now, yes? Let's go remove this first then. I guess anything anime related does get more expensive. Yes. And it's especially worse with cars. Specifically, this model that I'm going to mention. The 2.0 A86 from Toyota, which if you ever know what Initial D is, that is a fucking Corolla. It's a good platform for racing, by the way, in real life, by the way. Not gonna lie. It's used a lot back in the 80s. No, 90s, sorry. But yeah, the 80s and 90s. That thing is used a lot in Japan. So yeah, so Tuner and Weep really loves it. Tuner would have paid it in real price, but then there is such thing as JDM tax, which is simulated in Gran Turismo properly. It's ridiculous. And I guess you may need to create a new profile just for it. Probably. It's not the profile that's the problem. It's the folder where they save everything cannot be changed. So there is that. I'll try to cover it up once I do it again in the future. I want to do it again though. Definitely. Maybe you'll watch me trying to build one. But yeah. Again, with the A86, because of that, Initial D and stuff. And then there is, what is it? The GTR from R32 model to R34, that is ridiculously expensive. And we don't talk about the R35 simply because it's a modern car that's still being built today, even though that thing is appeared like 10 years ago. They really need to make an R26, but whatever. So that thing is even more ridiculous because the JDM tax. So any car that actually came from Japan and cannot be imported to US easily becomes really super expensive because of that. It's ridiculous. So that is pretty expensive. What I'm kind of surprised is Subaru. Subaru, the one that actually got expensive is the only limited version that's appeared back then, which is the 22B WRX Impreza. But then, other than that, they relatively doing well in terms of price, like not too expensive and not too cheap because they are widely available, but they're quite good. Engine-wise, it's not very reliable though. I guess that's the problem with some games. But yeah, I remember that the Initial D did cause the price to go high. Yes, exactly. So, other thing that's got affected by Initial D is the RX-7, the FC and FD variant. Those two got super expensive, especially because of the unique engine that it has. That thing is ridiculously expensive. Well, but then again, price to model and performance wise, the one that's ridiculously got price jack is actually the stupid Corolla, the i86. I love it, yes, but I prefer the left-in one, which doesn't have the pop-up headlight. Thing is, because of the anime and JDM tax, that thing is ridiculously expensive. Like, I wish it's not that expensive. It's just a Corolla. Like, with the RX-7 being expensive, that kind of makes sense because it's a sports car that has a pretty good performance to begin with. What the hell is this thing? Is that the trending for... engineering. Russian engineering. threaded in such a weird way. Oh my god. But yeah. But price to performance wise, RX7 still makes sense. A86 doesn't make any sense at all. So it's kind of ridiculous. This one? No? How do I get that? Oh, this one. Oh, that's the safety. So yeah, like price to performance wise, when you buy it used, A86 is just ridiculous. Why am I supposed to... Wait, is that screw just flying there? What? Yeah, that screw is just flying there. What the? Wait, why do they have that sort of device in a gun? What exactly do you mean? The sort of device? Oh, this thing. I have no idea. Russian engineering. I mean, it's threaded, but the thread is up here. I guess this is for cleaning the gun. I think this is a brush. It is a brush on the bottom of the screen. It says brush, but why is the brush looks like that? That doesn't look like a brush. This is really rough on your rifling. What the hell? So I guess it's gonna be flexible. So, but it's so weird looking it from here. Russian engineering at its finest. I know, right? I love how simple they are. If things doesn't work, add some more. Oh, that's how simple they are, really. At least back then. Not sure how they do it now. Like each country has their own interesting way of engineering. Like some of them even you will know instantly that's the country that they make it, right? It's always like that. Oh, it's this thing. Okay, 2 parts left. What did I miss? This thing? No, that is a one piece apparently. This thing? Oh yeah, it's this thing. The guide rod, the piston rod. Yeah, but yeah, I remember the Russian tank called the KV. I'm not going to say the full name, it's ridiculous. It's so hard to pronounce for me. I only pronounce the front one, the Clementi. The KV, at first, it's a heavy tank and it's pretty big, right? But the gun is pretty small because their turret is small and they cannot fit anything else in there. Like 57mm cannon, for example, and stuff. Which is, you know, pretty box standard really for a tank at that time. But with the threat from German comes in, they need to have a better gun, right? You know what they do next with the KV? Well, the KV-1 to be more precise. They make a KV-2, which basically just stuck a ship gun, which is a 152mm gun, and then put it on the same chassis of a tank, which is the KV-1. And now then they call it, yes, this is the KV-2. Yeah. And then, if you try to search it for yourself, the KV-2, you'll see how ridiculous it looks like. That thing looks really ridiculous. Like, the turret is so big. You will make the tank fall to the side if you move it sideways. It's stupid. But, well, the gun works. As an artillery piece, at least. But it doesn't change the fact that it looks ridiculous. Just try to search it on your own. Just KV-2. That thing is ridiculous. Okay, this small spring goes there. That goes in there. You don't go anywhere. Goes in there. Not you. Okay. Is still spring? No. Screw. What am I missing here? Oh, this need to be assembled, right? Just search and it does look strange. I know. I mean, to be fair to them, okay. Everything is always looks so weird during the World War II. Like, there is nothing that looks really standard. Like these days, if you look at a tank, even from the opposing faction, they still looks pretty similar, right? But then you try to look at the World War II one, like, what the fuck is this thing? So, sometimes you will say that. Trust me, you will say that actually. Reminds me of one of those bootleg China toy tanks. Oh, okay. The funny thing is, there is an actual China bootleg tanks in World War II. Like, the WZ series is basically just a Russian tank. But they manufacture it in a license to the Russian and they just manufacture it in China. So, yeah, there is an actual bootleg tank. I love history. I love reading history like that. It's so funny sometimes. Okay, that part is done. This can goes in there. Front side goes in there. But yeah, there is an actual bootleg tank. The WZ one is not a proper tank. They caught the same way with the Japanese tank, which is using type, which is really confuses people sometimes. Like, is the Type 61 from China? No, it's from Japan. And then is the Type 58 is from Japan? No, it's from China. So one of those stupid things sometimes. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this? Okay, that one. So yeah, it's get ridiculous sometimes. Alright, let's save up our. Oh, this is the oiler. So it oils something. I'm not sure what it oils though. So that is an oil. But yeah, there is an actual bootleg tank. So there is that. Guess that makes bootlegging parts of Chinese culture. Yeah, I guess counterfeiting a lot of stuff. Like even their original army is taken for bootlegs, which is kind of sad, really, because they're a genuine original manufacturer in there, but because of their fellow countrymen just decided to bootleg everything. It's kind of sad. Not gonna lie. Copyright system in there sucks so bad. Like, you wonder why there is a lot of copyrighted stuff that gets away on there, while it never gets away on our ground. Like, it's ridiculous. What am I missing there? Oh, this, I have to click that, right, because game. I cannot click the stock, I click the barrel. Even though it's basically gonna form into a single piece anyway. Oh, game, why? But yeah, some is kind of unfortunate because I genuinely know there is an actual original stuff in there. And like in the case of Genshin, for example, and Honkai, they've been accused of copying a bunch of stuff, which is, you know, I can kind of understand that, but oh my god, this thing is beautiful. But Genshin, they use that as a reference, and they intended that as a reference so people notice, hey, this is from him, you might like this, stuff like that. But then again, because Genshin and Honkai is from China, they people just immediately accuse that it's a bootleg, even though it's not really. Like Nintendo is just fine with Genshin, others is not. So yeah, it's kind of sad. Not gonna lie, it's kind of sad. I still cannot pull that away. I forgot. I need to remove the entire top first. Okay. But yeah, a lot of stuff is really nice. So what were we talking about again? Yeah, references is okay. I mean, I heard that references happen in entertainment industry because making something super original is hard. Making something completely original is difficult. Trust me. No matter how original you're trying to be, there is bound to be someone that surprisingly have something similar but never found out that there is something else. They happen to be making the similar stuff with the other guy without knowing each other. So yeah, like Iron Man inspired some Japanese show which inspired RoboCop, then it inspired another Japanese show. Yeah. It's interesting how that works, right? Like, I love how that works, but you know, lots of stuff. Right now, there is a lot of stuff like inspire each other, but people just simply call it, oh, it's just a bootleg of this. But you never know the truth, if they're actually bootlegging or they just referencing until they spoke out. Usually the more proper one, like Cognospear, well, used to be MiHoYo, but Cognospear, the developer did say that, yeah, we referenced this from Evangelion. Our girl is basically... who is her name again? I forgot. But she's from there, and she's gonna end up in the moon at the end of the Honkai. So yeah. They already told that specifically. Like, they're known to put a lot of reference and memes in their game. Oh my god. They know to joke a lot. But yeah. Referencing is okay. Completely copying someone else is not. I don't have multiple parts on this thing. I think that's it. Yeah. This thing is much more simpler than the other thing that we did earlier, which is the MP5K. And yeah, speaking of similarities and originalities, one reason why I had to retire Fox 4 aside from bugs is because I've been seeing a lot of similarities. Ah. Yeah, it happened then. It happened with one of our friends as well, which going to debut next week, by the way. The one that already graduated, she wants to come back to Vtuber. I'm not going to say who it is, but you'll see when I share it. But yeah, it's kind of difficult. But you know what? Even I got called like I look like Gran from Grand Blue Fantasy of all game. Can it be something else, please? But the reference and memes are okay, as long as it isn't a flat-out imitation. Yeah, I know, right? That makes me remember someone called me, I look like Gran from Grand Blue Fantasy. I don't even play it. I don't even play Grand Blue Fantasy and people thought that I was Gran. I mean, sure, my hair looks kind of similar, my eyes is similar, my face looks kind of innocent, even though I'm not even innocent at all. I'm just gonna say it here. But I'm not Gran. it's pretty obvious. I am Shikay Hawken, an anomaly existence that appear on multiple dimensions at the same time, and as an individual, not one single entity, but multiple. One on each dimension, but yeah. Same, haven't played it, but I guess maybe the hair? Yes, mainly the hair. I mean, brown hair. Kinda like... I'm not sure what this hairstyle called, but... You know, this generic anime hairstyle, to be honest, it's not really generic. I mean, if it's really generic, it's the Kirito hair. Oh boy. But then again, I like the looks of it, the looks of my hair, so no complaint. Okay, what do I need to do with you? Okay, the screw right there. The screw is a separate part. Why is it not mixed part immediately? Oh my god, that's so annoying. Oh, can you please let me click something in there? I need to put this side out. Come on. Just holding it back. Oh my god. I think this is the one that holds it back, I guess. No? What is this thing? Insert cover. Okay, it does that. But yeah, anime itself is an art style, so expect lots of similarities. That's true. Unless you're following Fate. Literally the entire face is the same. It's just cyber face everywhere. As long as the similarities aren't too obvious. I mean, sometimes it's kind of obvious, but that's fine either because... You know, sometimes it's just that obvious, but just don't say it. You try to copy that sometimes if you don't want to get into trouble. But other times, you should try not to make it... Well, obviously, you don't want to make it too obvious if you want to reference the character. But try not to make it malicious as well, because sometimes... I remember there are some manga that actually... a little bit malicious towards some generic anime series. So... he got cancelled out by the Japanese Twitter. Kinda his fault though. Because he make it too obvious and they make them look bad. Don't do that. If you want to make it look obvious, like for example from Gintama, which, oh my god, the Gundam is so obvious. Don't just make it as a joke. Don't make it so serious and shit on them. People will hate you. Okay. What am I missing this time? Why am I keep missing parts? Oh wait, the magazine I haven't opened up. That's why. Oh, okay. Oh yes! No hint! I do remember some Vtuber who copied a Hololive member. Just change color. Oh yeah, that is a shitty move. Regardless how small or how big you are, don't copy the famous one so blatantly and promote yourself as them. You deserve to be fucked off with that, really. If you do that, you just deserve that. You decided you want to copy instead of reference, and then, you know, do that. I know, right? Don't make it. If you want to make a reference, don't make them hate. Make them love. I mean, you can do a friendly jab, you know, just, oh yeah, this is kind of shitty, ha 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 thing. That's fine. But don't do it like, oh yeah, this is really shitty when you reference to something. That's gonna cause that. But yeah. Well then again, we cannot really predict what people does, really. I mean, humans. Just doing humans things. Okay, I'm still gonna put that on. Okay, I guess I'll just work on this thing then. Come to think of it, there was a manga where they parodied isekai characters as bad guys. The manga got cancelled by Japanese. That's exactly what I'm talking about, actually. Yes, that's the one that I was trying to talk about. That got cancelled so hard it immediately stopped producing because the guy is just shitting on the other isekai manga. I mean, I know isekai is way too mainstream at this point. I understand that, yes, but that's not excuse to just shit on them if they're actually good. Because some of them are actually good. You cannot deny that. They become big because they're good. I don't deny that, but you just shit on them like, really? Come on, that's a shitty move. Don't do that. Like, some people are just ridiculous. You know? I don't remember what the title, but it was a big talk back then. Like, it's kinda his fault doing that. Well, it is his fault. Like, why would you do that, right? I mean, yeah. Never shit on someone else on purpose and do that. I mean, just a friendly banter is fine, you know. Yes, oh yeah, this is shit, hahaha, as I mentioned earlier, but don't, oh yeah, this is shit so bad. Don't do that if you try to reference something. People don't like people like that, you know. So maybe he didn't get the memo of that. So yeah, kinda deserve, really. What did I miss? Oh yeah, the entire thing. How could I miss the entire thing? I have no idea. The concept of the manga is good, but the second character being villains, but he made it too obvious, so feels like he's shitting on them. I know, right? Like, come on. If you want to make it something like that, try to make your own. Because, you know, designing an actual character that's, you know, how do I say this? Okay, hang on, what did I miss? Like designing the entire character and stuff like that, right? Oh yeah, this thing. Okay, let me read that. But then again, we do see mangas where actual people are there, like Trump in Death Note and Pumpkin Knight. But I guess it really depends on delivery. I know. I mean, with the Death Note, you know, in a way, it kind of makes sense because a lot of political party in the story of that universe, right, is kind of worried, like, who is this killer that keeps murdering a lot of people? And it's not just the Japanese, for whatever reason, it's international, like the American, the other countries and stuff. So everyone's kind of concerned as to what's going on there. Kind of makes sense in a way, right? The delivery, if it's for something like serious, you know what, that's fine. Because I remember there is a manga about Putin, of all things. I don't get it. I don't get it where these people get the ideas to make Putin get isekai of all things. It's ridiculous. It's funny actually. I haven't tried to watch it properly, but it's just so funny. Like, why? Well, I guess the only reason is why not by those people, really. So yeah, we're done with this gun. Under 6 minutes, not bad. while talking too. Assembling is nice, isn't it? But yeah, you know, referencing in a good context, delivering it is always nice. Alright, so what do you have here? You have a riverside modification. Oh, isn't this one of those things that goes to 1 kilometer? Oh, wait, it doesn't goes to 1 kilometer, I think. Perhaps it is actually, because I think each notch here is 100 meters, so 900. Yeah, this goes up to 15 kilometers. Well, 1.5 kilometers. This thing won't hit that far. Trust me. I really want to find that manga just for the lol. Yeah, this thing can go. The sight goes 1.5 kilometer. No, it won't reach 1.5 kilometers. At best, this is effective on 700 meters. Safety is this thing. It's just a press. Oh my god. Okay, Kyuki, can you imagine this being hit by... This is unsafe position. Just you drop it and hit it. Just happened to hit the log. And then it become unsafe. Just imagine that. Just drop this and... Oh no. I'm pretty sure that happened. So this is supposed to be transported by 2 persons, I believe. One bringing the gun, the other is bringing the ammunition, because... Like this. So remember the PPSH-41 has 71 rounds of ammunition, right? This is much bigger looking, yes. It only holds 47 bullets. This thing is so ineffective, it's ridiculous, and this is the... And the funny thing is, PPSH-41 is the submachine gun, this is the machine gun. Why? Let's fire this thing. It only has automatic, by the way. Oh my god, the sound is so good. That sounds like a chain gun in most movie. Some movie has this sound, it's so iconic, I love it. Let's reload this. It doesn't that hard to unload it actually. Not sure why they try to pull it so hard on the assembly. It looks pretty fast. This thing doesn't do much. Can I unload this? I don't think so. So this thing has a transport state and the bipod. The weapon is already deployed. You can store this like that, so you can bring it out. But yeah, most likely that did happen, but does seem complicated that they need 2 people for it. Yeah. Most of the time, the reason why some of this machine gun needs 2 people is because the weight. So some of the... Because it's kind of heavy, the guy cannot really bring the ammunition itself. So, you know, the other guy usually just bring the ammo, and they usually the one that help the loading, not the gunner itself. The gunner usually stays on aiming. That's one of the tactic of machine gunner back in World War II. I'm not sure about these days though, because every time I saw US soldier train with machine guns, they always doing it by themselves. But I'm pretty sure there is a guy that actually brings the ammo as well. So yeah, let's see the transport state. That's... What? What? So... Hang on. So the transport state is simply flipping the muzzle backward to just transport it away. and put it on safe. This doesn't increase the compactness of this thing. Why? Why Russia? Why Soviet do this? I have no idea. The transport state is just literally... I don't get it anymore. Now that I think about it, in Company of Heroes, the machine gun team shares one gun. Yes! Yes! Most of the time it's like that. Because Company of Heroes is based on, you know, the war strategy. It's kind of like that. Oh, hang on. Sun is replying, by the way, QG. Hang on, let me see. Let me see his reply real quick. He says, ants? So I guess it's by accident on his childhood, I guess. But why from stream though? She can just text from on VK. Well, sad. Well, she's watching. Guess they were drunk on vodka when they made that. I don't know. I mean, oh, you know what? I need to go to the Forgotten Weapons channel to see what's up with this thing. Oh my god, why? Oh, by the way, this doesn't have a cutaway because of the round made. Okay, so let's see the X-ray of this. To be fair, the ammunition is kind of big. This is a 7.62, I believe. And it just dropped into the gun, onto the chamber. Look at that. Let's have some more parts to make it look nicer. Okay, it's kind of hard up till X-ray 2. But then again, there is Lewis gun as well from Britain, so I guess they were the meta during that time. Oh my god, this is really annoying to load, to be honest. And this is not reliable. This gun is not reliable. Trust me. So yeah, the ammunition just dropped in there. Look at this. From this angle, I think should be fine. I'm going to activate the slow-mo. On 10 times slower. And it fires. It's a slime fire. So it push. When it push, it actually opened up this thing to drop the bullets in there. Okay, it's a little too fast for me. Guess Sun probably responded on VK. We'll check later. We'll see. So look at this. Yeah, this firing pin pushed this bullets. This firing pin assembly push the bullets, and when it slides down, this goes in as well, and it just dropped. Oh, that's amazing. This is amazing. But yeah, but then there is nothing much about this. Like, oh, you know what? Let's do it more satisfyingly looking at this X-ray and look at these bullets goes around. Ready? You should love their round ammo storage during those times. I know, because that's one of the way to make, you know, high capacity magazine. But these days, you can just make it thicker. Make it thick. Let's see how satisfying this goes around. Look at that. It's so satisfying looking at that. Okay, let's slow-mo the reload. Let's slow-mo the reload as well. Why not? The reload is kinda like these unique things. I love it. Good thing it doesn't clog. Oh, that's where you're wrong, Kyuki. This thing can do clock up. Because of the old technology. Oh, by the way, this dish plate. This is a... Some people call it a dish plate back then. This thing spin, by the way, this upper half here. Look at this. Okay, I don't want to be low. Let's see, where is the slow here? Look at this, whenever I fire, this actually move. See? It rotates one by one. That's the cool part about this thing. It rotates. That's amazing. Can you fire this gun while transport state, by the way? Oh, you can. I'm still not sure why, but somehow you cannot fire. I mean, well, I'm pretty sure you can, but you will break the gun, I guess. But this is really nice looking mechanical stuff. Let's turn off the slow-mo and fire. You know, let's yeah, let's just fire. Yeah, the gun sound is so classic on this thing. Yes, they didn't want to break the gun in game. Well, making a breaking mechanism is kind of hard, to be honest. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. There are games that try to make the gun breaks, by the way. Like Far Cry 2, I believe. Is it Far Cry 2 or Far Cry 1? You can break the gun there, even explode the gun. But making it make sense is kind of hard. And actually, I forgot what game it is. The game is so hardcore, simulator survival games. There is no durability on your gun, and if it breaks, you have to buy a replacement for the broken part, and you have to disassemble the entire gun as well by yourself. The gameplay is good. That is a hassle, but it's also pretty good. But the gun will break as well over time, so it's really difficult to do that, and I'm impressed by that. Oh my god, this is satisfying. So yeah, it's not that they don't want to, but for the sake of this game, because you know, this game is just, you know, puzzle game at the end of the day with guns as a puzzle. They don't want to make it too complex. They just want to make it, yeah, this is how they looks when it works, this is how it gets disassembled, this is how we do it, stuff like that. Was that game Among Us in FPS game with a broken broken gun system? Oh my god, this is gonna be really, really ridiculous. Last of Us. Yeah, I think it can break as well. No. Last of Us cannot break the gun, if I remember correctly. There is no act. I don't really remember. I don't really follow it anymore. The first game is good, by the way. But sorry about that. The thing is, by game design, well, it's gonna be pretty cool to look a gun become broken. It's not really serve any purpose other than, yeah, this thing is broken on this game, right? So there's some game elements that, well, making it not realistic. It just doesn't make any sense to add that. Stuff like that. And by the way, okay, so yeah, I guess we can call it a day for now. It's already pretty late for both of us. Actually, it's pretty early in the morning at this point for you. But for me, it's pretty late. So, you know, it's nice. But yeah, broken weapon mechanism, it's alright. but it doesn't make any sense for this game. As much as cool it is, but yeah, because when they make a game too realistic, it makes it not fun. Well, for a lot of casual player, yes, but there are some niche that loves that, especially on racing games, by the way, to the point they make an ignition button on their simulators. Like, did they forget about that this is a simulator? I'm pretty sure they did. And it is already it's time to cook in a while. So yeah, let me close this then. I guess that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoy today's stream. If you like it, feel free to press that like button. If you want to see more of my content, then hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on that bell notification so you get notified for every single thing that I do on my channel. So, Kyuki, thank you so much for coming today. I'm glad you're here. And yeah, I don't know what to say really. I'm really glad. So yeah, we do a lot of guns today. Well, I said a lot of parts that I cannot find. So yeah, it was a really good fun. So thanks for watching, and remember, I'm keeping my eyes on you, so keep on living, buddy. Keep on living. I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye. Remember kids, gun is amazing.